got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats would tell lies that they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
You good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? Hey, you wanna play that shit? You wanna play that shit? What's up? What's up? What's good? You want this shit? Stop on me, boy! Keep sleeping on me, boy! Keep sleeping on me, boy!
What's good, family? What's going on this good Wednesday? How y'all feeling, man? We back to get boxing. It's JusDueBoxing. Pardon me, I was a little late, running a little late. Baby Do, me and Baby Do, we was getting our sparring in, 15, 20 rounds nonstop. Me and Baby Do back and forth. You know what I mean? He gets some shots in, I get some shots in. Back and forth, back and forth. But I think at the end of the day, I got the KO. You know what I'm saying? He ain't stay down long. He was down for the 10 count, but he got back up. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling, man? Salute to the family. Appreciate y'all always supporting the grind. Another build on the way, man. On this good Wednesday, man. We just gonna build for a little bit, man. I probably won't be here as long as I typically am, but we're gonna build. And we just got to talk about this fight because I don't like this stuff that I'm hearing, man. We got too many disgruntled boxing fans and a lot of people really showing their disdain despite what a guy is giving you, man. But, man, y'all already know if you catch this on the playback, man, y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel, all that good stuff, man, especially if you catching the playback. Make sure you hit the like button. It does matter. Make sure your notifications on. It does matter because we going to keep building, man. We going to keep putting this work in, y'all. Let me say what's up to the fan, though. Kyle Cooler, blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? Crush the legend in the building. What's good, Crush? Ashley's corner. Cuzzo, what's good with it, my Cuzzo? Ace, what's good, family? All love, Miss Joette. Peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? Hardcore boxing news, JBT, Just Boxing Talk is in the building. What's good, my good brother Jay? All things in the building. GM was good with the family. Salute to all the family members for sure. GP was good with it. It was the right heads or the right ones, man. That joint always funny, bro. So I even told the person who made it. I found out who made the video because I found the page, man. I said, man, I gotta share this. I was like, man, we crying laughing at this thing. He got a laugh out of it too, man. He got a good laugh out of it too. You know what I'm saying? Because it is funny, man.
You good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? Hey, you want to play that shit? You want to play that shit? Oh, good. All right, what's up? What's up? What's good? You want this shit? Stop on me, boy. Keep sleeping on me, boy. Keep sleeping on me, boy.
The way they had Bill running off at the end was funny as hell. That shit was funny as hell. GP was good with it. Brody Rozier was good with it. Yes, he fighting Gustavo Lemos. You know what I mean? He's fighting Gustavo Lemos. I was thinking about bringing that up today to build on it for the people that want to, man, because I like Hitchens, man. Look, I just want to keep seeing him get his opportunities because I believe he's going to be a world champion when he get his opportunity. Ace was good what he said while Clarissa always on tank. I think she just gotta like just look at it this way. Look at it this way, Ace. Look at it this way. For one, she a female, so it's kind of okay if she love her some tank, right? But look at it this way. And again, feel how you feel, think how you think. I'll just give you something else to think about. I don't want to change your mind. Pay attention that the biggest criticisms of Tank Davis come from people that probably are not even his full supporters, don't really rock with him, and not genuine boxing fans. A lot of time they come off with troll energy, or they super fans of another fighter, right? So like the most negative criticism and critiques and the most disdain shown for Tank is outside of the inner circle in boxing, right? The people that participate in the sport that have been privy to sparring sessions and seeing this dude work on countless occasions, they have a much different outlook on what Tank Davis is as a fighter, right? So I look at it like that, man. It's refreshing to see, you know, fighters give other fighters their just due, whether it's male or female, especially a guy that always gets shitted on. That's why we're here today. We're going to talk about this, and it's not even, you know, etched in stone, but we're going to talk about it because it's out there. Like, I always throw the question mark in there because you ain't going to say, yo, Just Do said Tank Davis and Frank Martin was next for sure. I'm not going to do that, but it's out there, and it's a number of reasons why people feel like that's what's coming. But that's something I'll say about Clarissa. I think she understands what he is as a talent and a fighter, and then she also is very aware of the criticism. Like, she be on social media, she aware, like she don't let too much slide. So she's also very aware of the way he's criticized often. You know what I'm saying? And undeservingly so sometimes. Jermaine Wood in the building was good, bro. Deep Free was good with it, bro. Read somewhere that Tank will not be fighting Martin. So who is it that he will be fighting? I mean, you're going to read it. You're going to read it. That's why I say it's not etched in stone. But again, the conversation for me is, you know, we can definitely break it down if this is next. But more so that people are calling these dudes, you know, prospect versus prospect, bro. Disrespectful. They said prospect. Yeah, let's hit the 100 like gold, man. Let's hit the 100 like gold. I know we could do it. Should I had over 100 something replays from the last live? I know I could hit a hundo. You know what I mean? A quick hundo. You know, the like button don't hit back. If the like button don't hit back, and it's chinny, one and done, and it's out of there. Know what I'm saying? And he was talking crazy before y'all got in here. I just meant to let y'all know. I ain't one for instigating. But the like button was, you know, talking a little reckless before y'all got up in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, so y'all, you know, y'all treat it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? If I was y'all, I'll sock him out. You know what I'm saying? B-Dog, what's good with it, family? William Old School, my brother. Good to see you in the building. Thrill Hill in the building. What's good, Thrill? How you feeling? But yeah, man. Well, so we gonna talk about a few things, man. We're gonna talk about a few things. Yeah, you seen it, right? You seen it, B-Dog. I said prospect versus prospect. Man, y'all bogus as hell, bro. Like, y'all You people don't. You're never happy, and that's all. That's where I'm at with it. That's what it just showed me. Al Booger, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? 12 threes in the building. How you feeling, bro? Good to see you as well, man. Y'all make sure y'all uppercut, straight jab, straight left, straight right. You know what I mean? However, you know, you could rabbit punch the like button if you want. Low blow them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Put hands and feet on them, literally. You get what I'm saying? With no consequence. You know what I mean? Alan's so amazing in the building. What's good with it, fam? He say yeah, he's boxing fans. Right, yo. Right. That's why I'm always up. I'm always here trying to lift the sport up, to build on the sport the right way, to let these fighters know as well that you got people that genuinely appreciate the sport for what it is and really rock with y'all. That's how I look at it, man. I'm not looking at a reason to keep shitting on everything. Like, I just enjoy it. You put it in perspective. If it ain't the best possible opponent, you had a conversation and you move on. But all this super like you know, negative, overly critical, all these, you know what I mean? Low blow to like, but you dig, Jay? Sock him right on out. Andrew Gray in the building. What's good, family? But yeah, I'm saying like prospect versus prospect, cherry pick. Fate was good with it, bro. Yup, he fighting Conor Ben. I got them in the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, yo, did the levels of disrespect though. You know what I'm saying? How y'all gonna come crazy like that? How y'all gonna come crazy like that? I gonna call these two individuals a prospect, man. That's crazy, man. And again, it just goes to show you that just because you don't share the ring with certain fighters don't mean you haven't put in any work. Just because there are a few fighters that you have yet to fight doesn't mean you haven't put any work in. And that's exactly how they treat him, both Frank Martin and Tank Davis. Like the fact that they keep, you know what's so crazy to me? You know what's bogus to me about this shit? I can't help it, yo. You know what's crazy to me? They treat this man like he started at 135. Yo, you let the average Tank hater start talking, you would think that the man started at 35. They just so the hell with the career at 30 and 26. The hell with any of them fights. That none of that stuff matter. Yeah, it's only 35. Yeah, he ain't fight this one. He ain't fight that one. Man, get out of here, man. Prospect versus prospect, my ass is disrespectful. This man was a champion when he beat the hell out of Jose Pedraza. He'd never be a prospect, bro. He been past that. And so is Frank Martin, respectfully. You get what I'm saying? Frank Martin is at least worked himself into the at least a contender space. You get what I'm saying? Prospect versus prospect is wild. And that's what's wrong with boxing right there. You got a bunch of goofy ass people watching the sport and not really appreciating it for what it is, man. When you get a good fight, recognize it as such. So what is we saying? Like, do it take so you telling me accolades make a good fight? So y'all ain't never seen a boring title fight? So people, that's what they're trying to tell me is you never seen a boring ass title fight. Because I have. You get what I'm saying? Yo, what I'm saying is, you know, accolades and belts and stuff don't make a great fight a great fight. The participants in the fight, the fighters make a great fight a great fight. Two willing and able participants make a great fight a great fight. You get what I'm saying? This fight is a damn good fight for a number of different reasons, right? Fate, they both undefeated, and Frank solid as they come. He athletic. He don't fit the bill of all the stereotypes that y'all throw on Tank. He ain't flat-footed. He ain't Mexican. He actually is black. You get what I'm saying? He ain't got no losses. He ain't looking suspect in the ring. Like, I ain't trying to hear it, man. Get him, man, his just due. But you know what? Pause. Don't give him his just due, because that's what I'm going to do. Oh, he going to get it, and people just going to be mad. Skills from New Orleans, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. What's good, my bro? How you feeling? When he was up, yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? Like, damn, yo, yeah, prospect, bro. It's wild, B-dog. Like, a prospect is bogus. Thomas Moore's in the building. What's good, Thomas? How you feeling, bro? They would love it. Frank was Devin's next opponent. In fact, he'd be a damn contender then. He'd be damn good. He'd be one of the top guys, and they'd be saying he the only one trying to fight people that's good. You get what I'm saying? We know what would be going on. And I ain't here to slander no other fighter. I'm just here to try to lift up boxing a little bit, man. That's what I use my voice in this platform for, man. Let's big up good fights. Like, again, I don't know for 100% fact if this is the fight, but so many people have talked about it that they've already given a premature, opinion about this. And again, like if you shitting on this fight, then you just say you don't like boxing. That's all. Just say you don't like boxing. Now he's moving up to 140 to fight Haney. They would be over the moon saying how athletic and strong he is. Facts. They'd be talking about how he got popped in both hands and all that shit. Good footwork. It works, man. The bells and whistles, bro. Facts, GM, you know it. Cheap Wildfire in the building. It's a cool little warm up. It's a good fight though. It's a good test, man. I think it's a fight that you definitely can't overlook. Frank Martin is somebody that you got to take serious, man, because he could bring it. He got every tool he need to give you a good fight. You get what I'm saying? Now he got areas where he struggle and make mistakes, but that's every fighter, right? But make no mistake about it. He's very well-rounded, well-schooled. You get what I'm saying? Pretty disciplined in there when he's listening to Derrick James, man. He could be a very sharp fighter. It was okay when Shakur was going to fight him. For sure it was. And again, for some of them it was, Jay, you know, some of the people, they still was like bro said, they still was calling him a prospect. Dante's Boxing Talk was good with it. And nobody but Haney supports hating on this fight. Yeah, you can't hate on this fight. You can't hate on this fight. Watch for the Hook was good with him. Michael Sanders Tank not being in his prime by the time he fights Devin, Shakur, and Teo. I get you, but I think he'll still be there. Watch for the Hook. I think he will. I get what you're saying. The concern is you know, understood completely. But I think, you know, and I'm optimistic, bro. So I'm always kind of, you know, unless I start getting real signs that it look like it ain't gonna happen and dudes is getting old. Until then, I'm a pretty optimistic dude because I believe that these dudes believe in themselves. And I believe that at some point, the business of boxing, it's, you know, work itself out so we can get these fights, man, because we all deserve them. Icon, what's good with the family? They saying Frank and flat for the 30-year-old prospect. Yo, it's bogus, GM, because they clearly, like, tell me you ain't watched Frank Martin without telling me you never seen him fight. Tell me, like, saying he flat-footed, like, just say you never seen him fight. That dude can move in the ring, man. That's one of his best attributes, in my opinion. And he got some underrated feet, too. Frank the top 10 guy better than Cambosis. Absolutely, man. They say certain things so bad they don't like to fight. I'm telling you, how could you not? Flag-footed Frank be twirling, and Frank is athletic and he can move, man. Zach B, what's good with it, family? Yeah, if this fight is coming, this starting the early part of the year off right with a good competitive scrap with two younger guys. And I don't care what nobody say, they not old. These dudes not old. If Frank Martin not ready now, he'll never be ready. So miss me with all the he ain't ready garbage. Like, man, listen. You gotta take your opportunities when they come. And if this is in fact the next fight, with Tank Davis, I'm rocking with it, bro. Frank would be Regis. Yeah. So I think you got the right size different in the thumbnail. That's what the face-off will look like. Right. Frank Bart is a good comeback fight. Josh was good with it, fam. Right. JBL was good with it. He said how many straps did Haney vacate when he went to 140. It's just Cambosis and Loma for fight for a strap. Yeah, it's for a strap. Loma Cambosis. Heard the Haney coach shot Frank Martin before. Yeah, let's see what they say now. For sure, JBL, he was good before. You know what I mean? He can't not just be good now. Frank will be Tank's best comp yet. I'll say, like, you know, that potential is there, Josh, because of the tools that he has. But the only thing where I think people that's not hating on the fighter, that's being logical and realistic about it, I think the only, like, one of the major concerns or main concerns would be the lack of experience fighting on that level. It's not a matter of the skill set and tools. It's a matter of competing on that level, having fights of that magnitude. And, you know, Tank, not only is people biggest payday, but it'd be their biggest fight. So, you know, I think that'd be a concern going into the fight. It won't be his skills. You get what I'm saying? So he very well could be able to compete very well with Tank. You get what I'm saying? But that's what I think would be the concern fight, just fighting on that level. And despite what people say, man, Tank he brings a certain level to the fight game, man. And his fights are not just ordinary, they're events. And that's why so many people show up. You know what I mean? So it's a different feel, it's a different energy. Like, how would he fare with that? You get what I'm saying? Would that be unfamiliar territory for him? You get what I'm saying? Marquis, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? I got to be March 29th. March 10th is Ramadan. Taking out fight after March 9th. Yeah, for sure. This is what happened to Tank. Your fans, what they asking for. Damn, my bad. Yeah, for not giving them, and then he give them what they want, they still go. When he fought Michelle, they was loving him. Absolutely, absolutely, they was. If that's the case, somebody ducking Pitbull Cruz. Yeah, man, I don't know what's up with Pitbull. Yeah, they don't watch boxing. GM saying he flat-footed is crazy. Silverado Low in the building was good with it, bro. Yeah, experience to play a factor, and just fighting at that level. Mike Biggs boxing, my bro, was good with it. Well, I miss, man. I miss somebody. Yeah, man, I want to see it too. They just mad that the narrative's not going to be able to get used. Yeah, Rivera one of the better wins. Somebody get over it. Got over a young guy at 135 for sure. Rivera is a solid win, man. He's a good fighter, undefeated fighter at the time. I just don't understand how people assess talent. They just don't give, like, it's like if it ain't the elite level, we don't recognize it. Like, the only thing people recognize and identify is prospects and the elite level. Anything in between is like it's garbage. That's not true. That's why it's a saying called "it's levels in boxing," and people say that all the time, but they don't recognize no other level outside the elite for the most part, and then they shit on all the prospects and say they not fighting nobody. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. D for the win in the building. Was good with it. Unlaced was good. Family Leon in the building was good, bro. Devon in the building was good, man. How you feeling? Tank had to fight won't carry him. Just had to fight. Can't worry about. Yeah, what people say. I don't think he do though, Devon. I don't think he do. I think that's one fighter, and not in the sense to like alienate himself from the fans or separate himself or like he don't care what people want. He don't give a damn about no hater. If it's a fighter that's doing a thing right now and that's in position that know what his spot is and won't be tricked out of it, it's Tank Davis. He don't give a damn about no haters, bro. Know what I mean? But I do think he care about the people that truly support him. And which is why I think ultimately he gonna give us these fights that people claim that he'll never give us. I don't think he's scared of none of these dudes, and I think it's just a matter of the business working itself out and the path opening up for these fights to be made. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah, they look at the box racks. They don't go no farther than that. They don't deep dive. They all surface level shit. GM, all surface level. Kello, my guy, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Lons in the building. What's good, family? Only a handful of elite. You can't fight everybody at once. That's what I'm saying, Devon. And if you fought them all right now, who you got next? You get what I'm saying? It's still time to deliver these fights. These fights is not like, ain't nobody past their prime. Ain't nobody start taking L's, getting their ass beat yet. Ain't no cause for panic right now. People panicking prematurely. I refuse to panic, man. I'm gonna let boxing work itself out, man. You've been following boxing long enough. You know how it go when we be really wanting these fights. You know how it go. Very rarely do they give you exactly what you want when you want it. Very rarely. That don't mean we don't get it, and that don't mean all of them are outdated once we get them. Sometimes they just take a little marinate, and I hate that word, but I get what I'm saying. That's what it be. I mean, a little marinating be going on. Ain't nobody's flat-footed just because they don't move around the ring like Ali, and that's a fact. Watch for the hook. People just be talking. They just be talking, bro. Now, I mean, I done heard people say Shakur went from flat foot to a runner all in one fight. Before that point, he was flat foot. He ain't had a feat to deal with this fighter or that fighter. And he getting in with De Los Santos and he a runner all of a sudden. I've never heard of somebody being a flat foot runner. Those two things don't even sound right. You get what I'm saying? You just never heard nobody say that in boxing. He's a flat-footed runner. Like, you've never heard it. Never heard it. D for the win. He said, man, Tank versus Frank is a dope fight. Yeah, I don't care what nobody say, bro. And that's, you can call that's being a fan of the sport. Is Frank Martin a good fighter? Wasn't he respected as a dog? He quiet and he all about that smoke and action, right? Right? So, like, that's where I'm at with it. When did Frank Martin stop being a good fighter? You get what I'm saying? When did he stop being a worthy opponent? When? When did he go in there and get his ass beat in boxing yet? Because I ain't seen it. So, again, man, you talking about a dude, he ain't never lost either, man. So, up until this point, the only thing he do is know how to win. The biggest concern, like I said, if you being realistic and you just judging this fight from a realistic standpoint, is maybe his experience on this level. That's it for me, man. Like, other than that, you get what I'm saying? I ain't saying the skills is exactly even, you know, but you get what I'm saying? Like, this is a good fight. This is a good matchup, skill-wise. Frank Martin can box. You get what I'm saying? He got good power. You know what I'm saying? He used both hands. He's a good body puncher. He got good balance, good eyes, good feet. You get what I'm saying? He's a well-rounded fighter. I'm not saying no world beater, but this would be his opportunity. How you gonna prove what you're worth if you ain't gonna accept the opportunity? If you don't take opportunities like this, if they're offered to you. Get what I'm saying? Again, a lot of people going off of his post, man. He the one talking about taking it to the ceiling. And we want to see you do it. And the fight, we know the fight that'll take you to the ceiling. We ain't about to be like, you know what I mean? We ain't got to play games with it. You know what I mean? We know what fight going to take you to the ceiling. And we'd love to see you win it, bro. Salute to you. May the best man win. Ain't fought no brothers. They'll tell you it's Tank and Shakur that it happened, though. You know what I'm saying? I had pulled up a list with that, too. You know what I mean? Frank Falls not being aggressive enough. When he needs to, hopefully he takes a fight to Tank in moments when he needs to. I think that's his only chance, really. I think he can't. I don't think he can sit back, watch for the hook. I think you're exactly right. I don't think he can sit back, though, with Tank the whole time. You're going to have to try to be first at times. Sitting back waiting for him is just a disaster waiting to happen. And you better try to set the tone in your own pace because you fighting at his pace. That's an advantage, Tank Davis. We know how that's going to work. And Frank ain't 35. Nah, he ain't 35 for sure. Nah, he's, what is Frank, 28? I believe they're close to the same age, actually, too. So I asked for Tia versus Ortiz Jr. and Tank versus Frank. They fighting their peers. That's what I'm saying. And that's a start. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Great fight, hands down, right? Yeah, facts, Devon. You got to be hating. For facts, Josh, cherry picking prospect, bro. Cherry picking prospect. And they call Tank a prospect right now at this point, bro. Like I'm with you if you try to say he ain't fought this one or that one and them certain names, because that's obvious. But saying here prospect at this point is clearly saying you a hater. Just say you a hater without saying you a hater. Yeah, here prospect. Yeah, you hate. Don't like the man. Man, Ben stopped being a prospect. What he won a title at 22 years old, was it? What was he, 22 when he won that title? I'm just all about giving people their credit. And if y'all ever see me not doing it, call me out for it. You get what I'm saying? At least in situations where you deserve some type of, you know what I mean? Some type of great. Gertz, what's good, my guy? How you feeling? I don't know, Mike Biggs. Again, like that's the question, but I'm hearing a lot of it. I'm hearing a lot of chatter about it. But I'm just saying, if it is happening, that's great for us. We need this, right? You know what I mean? We need this. Adam, was good with it, fam? Frequent Flyer, was good, bro? How you feeling? We need this fight. You get what I'm saying? But people already shitting on it, and they calling it a prospect versus prospect. Tank cherry picking Frank Martin. I just like, nah, bro. Them same boxes that y'all was checking off all those other fighters that he fight, he don't check those same boxes. He check a different set of boxes and miss me with all that shit. The man can fight. Where are we at as boxing fans where we just shit on good fighters? This dude can fight. And again, the people that shitting on this fight are some of the same people that's talking about how much of a dog Frank Martin was. And some of those same people was picking Frank Martin to beat Shakur. Now that Tank is fighting him, it's a cherry pick. It's a cherry pick, and he a prospect now. So y'all secretly, y'all telling me how good y'all really think Tank Davis is. Again, you tell on yourself. You telling yourself all the time. It's the same people shitting on this fight with had Frank Martin beating Shakur. You get what I'm saying? Now it's up against Tank Davis. He turned into a prospect overnight. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life, man. Gotta give that man some credit. So y'all just telling me what the bar is for Tank Davis. Y'all really got that bar higher than what y'all gonna let us believe. I know. It's all right to say he good. It's all right to say he dangerous. It's all right to say he be smoking shit, because he do. You get what I'm saying? I don't take nothing away from no other fighter. He just is who he is. You get what I'm saying? So I hope we don't panic when you feel that power. Keep that poker face. Yeah, he gonna have to. He gonna have to, because any panic, man, Tank gonna pick up on it. Seeing that slight little, like, you know, body language that he picked up off on Ryan. He picked up on that real quick. He was like, yeah, like, I got you. He knew it. I mean, Tank a prospect, I'm a teenager. And my beard ain't gray, hardcore. You know what I'm saying? My beard ain't gray. It's you know, silver. You know what I mean? They just want to discredit Tank. It's all jealousy. Yeah, it is. It's just a matter of like showing your true disdain toward a guy. You just got to give credit where it's due. Good fights are good fights. That's all I'm saying. No matter who's a part of them. You get what I'm saying? We always know that the skill set don't always be equal on paper. Everything ain't gonna be equal on paper. But this fight, you know, from a skill standpoint, is, you know, Frank Martin can do some things in there, man. You know what I mean? It's not a ton he can do. He's a well-rounded fighter, right? It's not a one-dimensional kind of guy. He can mix it up in there. I mean, he can box, he can punch a bit. Like, you know what I mean? He's solid. He said, I hope Frank been doing his sit-ups. Right, Gertz, because them body shots be doing damage, man. Coming from that dude, them little short joints do serious damage. But Tank and Frank is a BS fight. Yeah, and people running with this narrative. That's why I say, man, even that, you know what? Even that, like, I get it. AB ain't at the top of his game, so it don't look like the juiciest fight, but it's not the worst fight because it can be sold, you know what I mean? And AB still can fight, right? He still can fight, you know what I mean? Like, this is a dude that fought, you know what I mean? Would he win 12 rounds with Pacquiao and didn't? His face was kind of clean after that fight, regardless of what people thought. So it could be a different test for him. Like, I know people don't expect much from AB, but you know what I mean? It's right up his alley. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the direction he's trying to go. And again, in the effort to stay on pay-per-view, maybe that's a road you travel. And I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do for your career. You know what I'm saying? And you worry about the BS later, the criticism later. You just handle the things you can control. And if that's who you want to fight next, and you make a fight with them, you get in there and you style on them. You beat them convincingly, and you give people a reason to respect you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to knock it, but let's see, Frank a duck. If this fight is made because turning down court is worth this. Yeah, for sure, Chief. And it ain't no duck to me. You know, if you got a Tank fight, you know what I mean? That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? That's a no-brainer what fight you take. But we gonna see. Dre Smith in the big side. I don't care who Tank fighting, I'm paying for it. You know, I'm in the bed. In my opinion, Frank beats all them other dudes. You know, but you know, I personally just want to see him put Loma in the dirt with some daisies to push up. Wouldn't mind that. And I just want to see Haney fight no more old dudes. Nah, I get it. Listen, I get it. He beat that boy. You get what I'm saying? Go look at the replay, man. AB came out of that thing clean. And all I want to say is this with the AB fight. I'm not going to sit up here and say he won. But I'm going to say this. Show me another Pacquiao opponent outside of Floyd that made it 12 rounds with Pacquiao and looked as clean as AB did after that fight. K Causey in the building. What's good with it, Chief? Appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Be a much more competitive fight versus Frank. Yeah, might last longer as well, for sure. Should be a chess match, an athletic chess match. You know what I mean? Where both guys have to figure some things out. Like Frank Martin could present his level of challenges, and get what I'm saying. I think ultimately a Matt Knapp is in his future if that's the fight for him. But listen, credit to him for taking it if he do. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's gonna put up a fight. Cash, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm just not here to tear down the fights. It's a solid fight, man. It's a good fight. Matter of fact, and again, it'll be a step in the right direction in terms of fighting people that they think he won't fight. So I truly hope that this is next. Like I said, I want everybody to know in here, I'm not confirming that this is next, but I'm pretty sure y'all been in these YouTube streets. Y'all see it circulating. Y'all see people announcing it, speaking on it. So I'm just throwing my little just do in there. You know what I mean? Just throwing my little just do in the mix. You know what I mean? D for the win in the bit. Dre Noble was good with it, family. Krill and that Davis or Marlon could be next. I think Marlon could make it a fight. People sleeping on Frank are paying the boxing. Well, then what's good with it? Then how you feeling, bro? Yeah, he definitely could make it a great fight. Salute to my brother, Hardcore Boxing, putting that color in the chat. Much appreciation, Jay. Salute to my bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do. Much love, salute to my guy Jay, man. But yeah, man. Look, it could be up. It could be up next, and I like I said, I just hope so. I'm not here to tear the fight down. If Frank didn't show to be a worthy opponent, and he, is in his fight struggling, and all of them looking shaky, then I have something to complain about. But I mean, look, his time is now. He need the opportunity. You get what I'm saying? So. You know what I mean? He a little late in the game. So, this would be a perfect opportunity for him. And it'll be a good rebound for him not getting the Shakur Stevenson fight. If you go from not getting that fight, despite what the reasons is, put all that duck talk aside. I don't even care for it. He didn't get what he was worth, so he didn't fight. I understand that. And we all know with a Tank fight, he'll definitely get what he worth, and he won't have to worry about asking for a little because I'm pretty sure he'll get that from the rip. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he'll get that from the rip. I want to fight like this for Boots. Yeah, man. Somebody that'll get in there with him. Richard Pass in the building. Was good, family. Yeah, somebody that get in there. You know what I mean? It's like who fit the bill, who really, young at 47, that's gonna get Boots that run for his money that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? I thought Virgil was gonna be that kind of fight for him at 47, but you see what happened with him, and then with Crawford and Spence still having a situation to get through, it kind of removes them off the table, and they not young either. You know what I'm saying? They in the 30s, so I don't know. It's going to be tough. Maybe Boots, after he done, sorting out 47, maybe he going to have to venture off up into 54, and maybe that's where he'll get some tougher fights, some better challenges possibly. Because I already know right off the bat, man, Boots and Jesus Ramos would be a hell of a fight to watch at 54. That'd be a hell of a fight to watch. Milan was good with it, family. He said he's going to do at least 500K pay-per-view buys. Frank going to be more up than Shakur. He's not going to care about the duck talk. Yeah, man. I mean, he shouldn't care about it. I mean, shit, I'll duck somebody for a Tank fight, too. You know what I'm saying? If that's what they want to call it. Shit, I'll duck somebody for a Tank fight, too. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to call me, hey, so be it. I'm going to get that bag, and I'm chasing legacy in the process, too. Think about how your life changed if you knock Tank off. You know what I'm saying? So who turning down that opportunity respectfully? Like, only a scary guy turned down that fight. Very curious to see why nobody's stepping up to fight Boots. Yeah, man, they just ain't trying to get slept. Conor Ben. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. He fighting Dobson February 3rd. Boots versus Barrios with a great form at 47. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a good fight. Barrios is a tough guy. I just think that's a rough fight for him. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you know it ain't gonna come from him like that. In that way, you just gonna hear it. Like, I'm always with the discussion, you know what I'm saying? But it's sad already people shooting this down. Thank Father was good with it, fam. How you feeling? 81 Hoop Zone in the building. Was good, my bro. And Marcus was good, Brody. Yeah, so Duck getting the biggest bag and the toughest fight. Yeah, it's a tough fight. It's just like you went from tough to tough, like, or even tougher, some people would say, right? With Tank Davis. So you went from a dangerous fight in Shakur Stevenson to an even more dangerous fight with Tank Davis because of the possibilities that you can get clipped at any point in time, right? So I understand that completely. But yeah, I'm over the Duck talk. Like, guys are entitled to try to negotiate what they feel like they worth. If they don't get it and they don't fight because of that, like, I can see if he just, I don't like the way it played out, but I'm past calling people ducks. Like, if, I mean, I just don't care for that. Like, all right, it didn't work out. The business wasn't all the way right for him, right? So he moved on. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Is what it is. But like I said, an opportunity like this with Tank changes things for you if this is what's up next. Again, I keep saying if because we don't know. It ain't being confirmed, but see so many people talking about it. And again, I can't stress it enough. If his post was any indication to what type of level of fight that he was going, the magnitude of fight that he was going to be in next, then he kind of, cryptically spilled the beans, right, so to speak. But we could be could be premature. Who knows? But at the end of the day, you see that post from him, and you've been hearing for a while that Tank next opponent might surprise some people or turn some heads. So if those statements are in line with one another, this fight seems like the most likely fight to happen. Seems like the most sensible fight too. You get what I'm saying? On the same side of things, same side of the street, if you will. Like, it shouldn't be hard to make a fight with these two guys. You know what I'm saying? And pretty sure they're gonna have no problem paying Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Don't forget all about this for sure. For sure. Except for the petty people, Milan. Except for people that just want to be petty and push duck narratives. I'm just past that because I just look at this dude as a quality fighter. And if the first time that you ain't had a fight with somebody, the first time you you know, first time you said no is money. Like I get people calling you what it is, but I could look at it and try to reason with you and say, all right, just don't make a habit out of pulling out of fights. You know what I'm saying? Somebody blocked Dank? Oh, nah. He said block. Salute to Dank, man. He said A1 Haney and be long because of weight. That it was capping. Right. If Frank Martin does fight Tank, some people, yeah, probably for stepping away from the course. He was fight. Even I will say sorry because most call him the duck of all ducks. Yeah, I mean, it'll be self-explanatory for the real ones, though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you said no, knowing that this was a possible fight for you, but look, it'd be a good no. That'd be the first time I really support somebody saying no to one guy and yeah to another. You get what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. It's nothing negative you can draw about fighting Tank Davis. There's nothing negative you can draw from it. I mean, that's the fight of fights for people. And a matter of fact, I actually commend him because, again, you would think more people would be actually beating down his door or blowing up Al line and trying to really facilitate fights with this man based on what you're able to make with him and how your life will drastically change overnight if you beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep saying this, who the hell? I want to fight Tank Davis. Yes, untrained and all from Jersey. I want to fight Tank Davis for the money people get paid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Miss Just Do, my baby girl. Salute to the queen. How you feeling? Don't work too hard. Zena, what's good, family? How you feeling? Peace and love to my baby girl. Zoom verse, peace and blessings, Brody. How you feeling, man? Salute to you. Yeah, man, facts, bro. That's how I look at it. So look, people should just be beating down that door, man. With the bulletproof lives, I be trying to catch a live stream on a different time zone. Sleep when you're on. Yeah, man. His cooks be different. You know what I mean? You gotta keep bail money on standby when KO up at bat. You know what I mean? Body after body. How am I snitch? Oh, yeah, I told me something else to do with. He lullabies everyone from 130 to 140. Talk to him, Zoom. Salute to my bro, man. Also, Frank earned this fight too. Hope people don't take that away from him. Yeah, man, you just can't. Like, it's again, I'm over here. Y'all know, look, I just enjoy the boxing. And when we get a good fight, especially a fight that people claim we wasn't going to get, a guy that he wouldn't fight, you know what I mean? Not too long ago, people saying he'd never fight Frank Martin, this, and that. So, again, if it is this fight, KO, salute to my guy. What's good with it, KO? How you feeling, bro? It's too late for me to fight Tank. You get what I'm saying? Hardcore at this point, bro. Like somebody like let's rock, paper, scissors, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's rock, paper, scissors. No, I'm saying, listen, I break bread. So if I get the Tank fight, I break bread. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I breaks the bread. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We go, if I eat, we all eat. You know what I'm saying? If I sleep, we all eat. I know y'all got like the way that sound. If I get the Tank Davis fight, if I sleep, we all eat. Because, you know, it's more than likely a nap might be in my foreseeable future. So, you know what I mean? I figure if I sleep, we eat. You get what I'm saying? I mean, if I eat, we eat. If I sleep, we still eat. You get what I'm saying? We all good. I mean, I'll fight Tank on a day's notice. You get what I'm saying? Hey, B-Dog, give me a couple hours notice, bro. Sign me up, coach. How long it take to get the paperwork together, bro? That's however long I need. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. He said, I got insomnia, so I need a nap anyway. Know what I'm saying, Dom? My sleep be disrupted anyway. I need a good night's rest. You know what I'm saying? I don't get good sleep no way. You know what I'm saying? I heard Tank helping with that nowadays. P Hunter, what's good with the family? How you feeling? Facts, you're always on time. Salute to you, bro. So you give you that rockabye baby, bro. I'm telling you, man. My Pelicans. Oh yeah, I'll throw the biggest hangout party ever. Yo, Jay, we there, bro. You know what I mean? Instead of bringing your own bottles, I know you gonna have them for us. You know what I mean? He gonna have the bottles for us. You know what I'm saying? Go from bring your own bottle to I got you and my bottle. You know, it just get different, bro. Hit me so hard, it'll be breadcrumbs. I'm telling you. Say, oh, it was supposed to be at PVC office. Next morning, that day was available to get that Tank fight. I still don't understand how they wasn't. Again, I say this openly to people, like, and I go for boxing. Like, this ain't just about the fighter. I really mean that. Like, sign me up, bro. That's prize fighting at its highest level. You get to knock that guy off and get the money, and you got the opportunity to beat him too. Man, I could talk crazy, bro. And y'all calling this man a prospect, bro? I'm going to whoop his ass. I'm going to whoop his ass. The guy that just fight none but flat foot Mexicans, come forward guys with no feet. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to beat his ass. That's the golden ticket, man. And sign me up. I will be going over there to beat his ass. As a matter of fact, I'll be trolling him on some Shannon the Cannon Briggs level stuff. Bro, I won't stop till they get me to fight. I don't care what y'all talking about. I'll troll till there ain't no more to troll about. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hell with that. I'll say everything to get to fight, bro. Sign me all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I said they're really thinking they're about to cook me. Just I turn my camera on while you talking, so y'all don't see me laughing. Why they go? They give you their best. You know what I'm saying? Just to get smoked. And I mean, it's entertaining though. It's fun to listen to and watch, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's highly entertaining. It's a win-win. Y'all, and they stayed on social media instead of calling out, I'll sleep out in front of the PVC office. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I'll be at the where the gym's at, bro. I'll be everywhere he at, bro. Shannon the Cannon 2.0. Boy, I'm everywhere you at, bro. Wherever you at, I'm there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You at the store, you at the designer store, I'm at the designer store. You getting tatted, I'm getting tatted, bro. You know what I'm saying? You go for takeout, I'll go for takeout with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get fly, I'm getting fly with you. You go get you some ice, I'm there, bro. Like whatever you got going on, you know what I'm saying? You go get you a whip, I'm getting cars that day too. You know what I'm saying? Shannon the Cannon trolling on another level, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like I don't know who the hell won't want that fight. So at the end of the day, like it's still a if. It ain't a for sure thing, but it's being talked about, and I'm always for a good conversation. And this is a good fight, and I think people should recognize it as such. I think when you got two good fighters, you're gonna get you a good fight, bro. And that's what it is. And I said, just being real, the biggest question for Frank Marr would just be him performing at this level. You know what I mean? The lack of experience at this level. And I could get that. That's an honest concern for anybody. But outside of that, you know, skill-wise, talent-wise, he can fight, man. He can, you know what I mean? He sparred with him, right? He held his own, and I know that's just sparring, but you get what I'm saying? Wasn't scared to get in there with him now, then get in there with him now. You know what I'm saying? What's good with it, Don? Salute to my guy, Don. Hen Dog, what's good with it, bro? Salute to you, bro. Yeah, this is definitely a good scrap, bro. It'll be a fun one, too, man. My mom and beg her for the fight. I know that go get him for that. Right? Tell you, we get that fight, bro. We give me the Tank Davis fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give it to me since y'all playing with it. You know what I mean? But I just truly hope that this is coming though, because we need a fight like this. You know what I mean? A competitive fight at 35. That's gonna, you know, be a meaningful one. You know what I'm saying? And I think look, Frank earned his opportunity to get a shot, right? And his age says he ain't got time to be wasting. He ain't got time to waste, you know. He getting up there in age. You know, people just cap anyways. They'll be hosting fight parties for Tank versus their grandma if it was announced. I'm telling you, imagine that, bro. Imagine that, bro. People, you know it. Now I know for sure it's a Tank hater somewhere in the world that's gonna buy his fight, throw a fight party and all, be hating the whole time. Chick about to somewhere in the world, somebody chick about to leave him because they hating on Tank Davis somewhere. Somewhere in the world is somebody mad at the TV every time he fight, bro. Every time, bro. Dudes, I told y'all before, dudes get into arguments with their girl over Tank Davis fights, bro. I know what time it is. Chicks be changing plans. Your dudes, girls be from going out with the ladies to changing plans, watching the Tank Davis fight. Next thing you know, you got your girl and all her friends in the living room watching them fight, and you mad as hell in the corner because Tank Davis about to knock somebody into the shadow realm. And you gonna sit there and watch your girl lust over him and be mad as hell, hoping he lose. thought the announcers is bad. I know y'all be swole at the TV, bro. I know it's a couple of salty dudes that done busted the TV up because Tank done knocked somebody out whole time while they hating. Your girl done went from ladies' night out to tank night in seconds. Haters going, hey, yeah, man, we got to big up boxing. Frank Martin is a solid, a good fighter, very good fighter. You know what I mean? And he still has much more to prove, right? You know what I mean? There's some unknowns about him, but how you gonna find out if you don't take these opportunities when they present it to you? Like I said, I'm pretty sure if this is presented to him, he jumping all over that because he already say he ain't turning down no smoke, right? You know what I mean, especially this type of smoke because of what the positives that can come from it if you successful, right? It's a lot of good to come from this. And again, it just moves boxing forward. It's a fight that need to happen. Miss me with all that. Black fighters don't sell shit. I ain't trying to hear it, man. Prove them wrong. Make this fight. Get a fan something to look forward to. A good competitive scrap at 35, man. And let's move on. But you're not gonna knock me. You're not gonna knock this fight, man. I just don't think so. There's the beach challenge. Right. Nigga A1 said Keyshawn still coming for my boy.
And we ain't never got a
Keyshawn.
box again. Well,
Right.
well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to A1, man. I gotta cue the clip when you do that. The clip, man. Y'all seen how he beat up Tung Po. He whooping Tung Po ass, man. He got that little garlic knot in the back of his head. I don't know what that type of little man bun he had going on. But I already knew dude was gonna lose when I seen that fight. I knew it right then and there, seeing him walk through the arena. When I seen his hair, I said, yeah, I got hair superstitions in boxing. When you do stupid shit with your hair and you get in the ring, you end up getting beat up 9 times out of 10. I'm dead serious. If y'all don't believe me, pay attention to that the rest of the time y'all watch boxing. When fighters do unnecessary shit with their hair or they just come in on some weird shit, like they end up getting smoked every time. Pay attention to it. Watch what I tell you. All types of weird coloring, like doing, like you getting in the ring, you got 2 hairlines, a brush cut, you know, in the front, you got 7 dreads in the back. Like, all right, you coming to get your ass whooped, and I know it. Know you getting your ass whooped. Tung Po, remember Frequent from the Van Damme movie? Remember Tung Po? He had the ponytail in the back. As he had his Tung Po on, man. Remember that? I know you have remember that movie. I think it was called Kickboxer. I think that was the name of that one. He knocked out homie who just made Chipotle burrito. I think that dude had, I think that dude had over 20-some fights. The thing with that guy is I think he just had a ton of pro experience over Keyshawn. So I understood the test that he was supposed to be, but Keyshawn went there and handled business. You know what I mean? Probably popped the herb before he beat that man up. Right. Chris Colbert, you get what I'm saying? Sometimes it catch up to you, Dank. You know what I mean? You can't be out here just tripping. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here like that. All right, you need to see my boy Andy Cruz, though. And that's always gonna be a good test for him, bro. That's always gonna be a tough fight for him because they familiar with each other and he got the ups right now. Andy Cruz can fight. If you don't see nothing else with Andy Cruz, you know that man can fight, bro. He really can fight. Any fans on my neck about this fight, and Frank wasn't a good fighter. Yeah, man, he is. That's what I'm saying. They calling him a cherry pick, a prospect. They going crazy. I remember that Munguia look. Yeah, like Tung Po. I'm telling you that. See, Munguia be getting a pass because he punch hard, but he done got touched up a couple times too playing around. That go baby girl and y'all helmets on come for her boy Keyshawn. Like the black sparkly boxing trunks, you already know they're gonna get hit with that Cobra treatment. I'm telling you, playing around, bro. Don't come in the ring with no wild dudes. Though. Don't do it, bro. Every time it goes bad for you. It go bad. It's coming there with all that dye in your hair, you're gonna be getting punched up. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? You spent more time on your hair than you did training, bro. Chill. You know what I'm saying? You spend more time on your hair than you did warming up in the back, wondering why you keep getting hit with the same punch over and over. You ain't focused, bro. Worrying about your hair and shit. Andy Cruz don't got nothing to do but beat up Keyshawn. Yeah, he got. I mean, I don't see why that fight don't get made in the future. Mike, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. What's good say? Said unnecessary hair. Yeah, Chris Colbert. You know it, bro. Chris Colbert. Know what I mean? With that, you know what I mean? He flew under the radar for a while. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, I think, because when Ryo got him, I don't even think he had no crazy stuff in his hair. But that was for all them other times, though. You know what I'm saying? That's let's say it was a knockout due for all them other times he doing all that weird shit with the hair. Telling you, just don't do it. I'm telling you, but man, look, man, again, y'all, like I said, man, hopefully we get some type of announcement soon and get some type of confirmation as to who we gonna fight, so we ain't gotta speculate no more, so people could, you know, get emotional and pull their hair out and punch the air and all that other stuff, man. But like I said, the conversation is sad that it ain't just the breakdown of the fight, but it's more so how people are already shitting on it, and this just goes to show you that if you fight just about anybody with the exception of one or two dudes, people gonna complain. And I think that's just weird for boxing. I think it's far more talented guys in boxing than at 35 or any other weight class than 2-3 dudes. So, like I said, this would be a solid fight, a good competitive match. It'd be a good, you know, athletic chess match, I think, for both guys. You know what I'm saying? You'll see these dudes thinking in there, and it'll be a good one. Because Hector punched the blinds. I'm telling you. As soon as he died, the game got knocked out. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, Dake. Pay attention to it. If y'all ain't never peeped that, fighters planner, stop playing with y'all hair, y'all. Stop playing with that hair, man. Cobra lost his power to getting rid of that hair before he was robbing wins with efficiency. Like Trey, boys in the hood punching plants. I'm telling you, Tank is a big 35-pounder too. Nah, like the OG Fanon always say, and I echoed his same sentiments. I feel like Tank is more so a blown up 30-pounder. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like he a big 35-pounder. He just nothing big about a guy that's 5'4", 5'5". Like, you get what I'm saying? For me, like, he's just weight. I mean, dude, the fact that he don't be having these fat camps and he be keeping himself relatively in good shape, like, I don't think he's a big guy. Like, think about it. If he was that big, he would have never been able to come down to 130 and fight Santa Cruz. You get what I'm saying? Fight Santa Cruz, like, and then go back. You get what I'm saying? Go back up. So I don't know. I just don't think he's a big guy, especially a discipline-focused Tank. Is just not a big dude, man. Because even in that fight, I don't know about y'all in the chat, but for me, I felt like when they fought, he was bigger than Tank. I felt like Santa Cruz was the bigger guy. Frank Martin, one of my favorite fighters in boxing. He showed me levels. Yeah, he changed levels. Speaking of levels, and if he's a rounded fighter, well-rounded, he's well-schooled. You get what I'm saying? Good body shots. He got punch power in both hands. You get what I'm saying? He got some solid defense, good defense. I mean, he can fight, man. Flat out, he can fight. Frank Martin can fight. Generational talent, weight don't matter. True indeed, it don't. When you're a generational talent, weight don't matter. You find a way to nullify. I won't say it don't matter, but you find a way to make it not be as much of a factor. I'll say that. You know what I mean? Generational talents find a way around being that weight disadvantages or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? 35-pounder and Wilder is a big heavyweight, right? Yeah, he's small for 135. Yeah. Fact, Zenith, he is. He just is. But I get it if you see it differently. Like, I understand. I always felt like he's just a small guy. Yeah, you say Frank. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, Frank got the muscles. That's the muscles too. GM, I think the muscles for Frank. And I think at certain points in the fight that could come back to hurt you. You know what I mean? Being a muscular dude, you get to the back end of them fights, you start to slow down a bit. Especially if you know, somebody pressuring you, putting you through the ringer in the fight. I think it was around 160, man. Any fans had me taking notes to that. He said, I ain't know Tank walks around at 160. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I'll say this, bro. I promise you, sometimes people just be making shit up. Like, I don't know where they be hearing and getting all this stuff. People be so confident that they know how much a person that they've never met walks around at. And I'm not saying nobody in here, but I've seen it. Like, people be like, yo, such and such walk around and I'd be like, how do you know, though? Like, I mean, you can guess. But people be saying it like they know for a fact. Like, yeah, I've been with this guy. Like, I've seen him step on the scale. Like, what the hell? I don't know how much none of these dudes walk around wearing. I have no clue. You know what I mean? So it's possible though, P. It's possible, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean? People say weight because arms matter. People will be cutting crazy weight to avoid their size. If it did, yeah, for sure. Mike White in the building was good with it. Ain't gonna never do enough for some people. Nah, he not. And those are the people that he can't even worry about. Just focus on the ones that rock with you and just keep delivering. Keep sleeping people. Keep giving people those mat naps that I'm broke time as hell be talking about. Looking at Tank's heavyweight head size and forget he's 5 for 5. Right. And that's the stretch. My daughter taller than him, man. Put that in perspective. And she 14. That Tank might have been 160. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? The undisciplined Tank for sure. But the disciplined guy, I don't think he's getting up to that much. So it's almost like calling people out. We're going to see how quickly we match. Exactly, we know when the commission waits. You know it. Tank walk around 160. Was Devin walk around that? Shit, man. I done heard highs to 180, bro. I done heard people say 180. Yeah, now I don't think he just in there like weightlifting, bro. I'm with you. He just seemed naturally like he got that build like that. You know what I mean? Frank Martin. I don't think he just sitting around pumping iron. He's just a naturally muscular, cut up dude. So you just, the muscles need oxygen. So, you just would suspect that could potentially slow him down in certain fights, especially in the back end. Really surprised only fight, even for Dev, they will say Shakur. We'll say Loma. If Loma, they will say just fight yourself. I'm a lot. Not fight yourself, bro. At this fight, yo, Tank versus Tank. That's in the ring. That's what it is. That's what battle he winning. The him versus him battle. That's why he keep continuing to be successful. And I don't know if people get me when I say that. The thing with Tank, man, he's fighting the me versus me battle, right? It's Tank versus Tank, and he's winning it. You get what I'm saying? And I think as long as he winning that battle, he's gonna continue to beat these dudes in that ring, bro. He's gonna continue to beat these dudes. That's what I think. That Morrell and Boost start calling out for 147 and 140. This shit gonna matter quick. Yeah, they gonna be like, yeah, man, he picking on the little guys. Nah, we ain't trying to hear that. Keyshawn Hay will not be alone. As long as I'm here, talk to him, baby girl. She ain't going for it. Slime Entertainment was good, family. And man, you already know. Salute to you and England family. All is good over here. Y'all make sure y'all sock the chinny like button out for me. Calling for Haney and Boots. Anyone crying like how you be crying. Yeah, and I think with that, Dink, I think that came because of the notion that that you would, when you hear them saying it was tough to make the 40 already, and then you was hearing them explore a possible fight with Keith Thurman. Then you heard his father say stuff like, we could fight at 154 right now. The hell with 147. He said we could fight at 154 right now. So I think when you listen to all those things and you hear that, we feel like, oh, okay, everybody's on the table. Then you already talking about going to 47. You said Keith Thurman. Okay, Keith Thurman. Oh, people don't want to see that. He's inactive. Why not Boots? You get what I'm saying? I think that's how people be doing. And then people get right to going crazy. But I'm only going to ask for that if he's actually at 47. Until he gets there, he got more than enough challenges at 140 that'd be fun to watch. That's how I look at it. Tyson lost to himself. You get what I'm saying, Milan? You get what I'm saying, bro? So you get what point I'm making. That a lot of times, man, these fighters, if they could conquer that, me versus me battle, man, they could deal with these other guys. You get what I'm saying? And don't get in your own way is what I'm saying. And I've seen that kind of energy from Tank consistently for some years now. Him not getting in his own way. And I think, I'm not saying he unbeatable. I'm not saying he'll never lose. What I am saying is, as long as that's the case, and you know that slogan or that phrase, a focused tank is a dangerous tank. As long as that's the case, he's going to be tough to beat is all I'm saying. And show me anybody that you know what I mean? I want to see any fight that people feel like is, somebody that can give him a run for his money. I want to see them all. It don't matter when that guy's the advantage, but to say some guys, you know how that go. Yeah, they all can lose. I don't care, Dank, because I support the fighter win, lose, or draw. So I don't give a damn about you losing. A loss might make me rock with you even more, depending on how you went out in that loss. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I've always carried it with boxing. Like, that's why I don't like to call myself a fan, but a supporter, because the fans change on you when you lose. You know what I mean? If something go wrong in your career, maybe you don't get a fight, maybe you get hurt and you're inactive for a while, people count you out and switch up on you. For me, I rock with you even harder. So I don't knock guys for losses. I respect the fact that you challenged yourself and you was willing to give me a fight that you knew you could possibly lose. You know what I mean? Take the risk, take the challenges, man. I think them fan religion and focus about to go up. I'm telling you, hey, Richard, I think that's a real possibility, yo. And it's all about comfortability and understanding yourself. And again, Richard, it's that more of that me versus me battle that I'm talking about. And fighters at that level that's somewhat underappreciated, but people still know what he is. He fights that battle probably on a daily. You get what I'm saying? Not flashing out, not crashing out, not, you know, going left when he know he could. You know what I'm saying? Having that money at your disposal, but all that responsibility as well, and being able to focus that and channel all that and put everything in perspective and keep winning. I'm telling you. So as long as he got that battle conquered, bro, he's just going to be a tough guy to beat. That's why I say I look at it's deeper than the skill set and the power. You know what I mean? It's his mentality, I think, that makes him successful too. Like, he just know he could beat you. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, see, my favorites was right. Tyson, my favorite heavyweight, got me watching boxing. And trust me, seeing him get knocked out is probably the worst thing ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wilder's my guy. Seeing him get knocked out. AB was my guy. Seeing him lose multiple times and never switched up on him. I still rock with him. I mean, yeah, that internal peace. You get what I'm trying to say, Richard? Like, it's just about it. That's that growth that I'm talking about. And that's why I say he had a different point in his life. I'm not saying he on something that nobody else is on, but just for him as the fighter, it's coming together for him in that regard. And he's finding a way to stay hungry despite the level of success that he's had already. You get what I'm saying? Still finding ways to somewhat be a better version than he was the time before. You get what I'm saying? And that, I think that's just what's going to keep him being successful, man. He's just going to be a tough guy to beat. You get what I'm saying? That's guys at that level with that type of talent and gift. You those guys tend to get in their own way. You get what I'm saying? They tend to get in their own way. And as long as that's not the case, every fight that you see, man, it's going to be one. It's going to be a hell of a fight, I think. You know what I'm saying? This fight, he will just need to fight. Even if he get KO, if he stands on his shield, his stock will rise. For sure it will. For sure it will. P, I don't see one reason why it shouldn't. You get what I'm saying? I think that's more of a reason to support the guy. You get what I'm saying? In a loss. You know what I'm saying? He went out there and he fought the man. You get, it's no slight losing to him. Like, ain't nothing bad you could take from it. You know what I'm saying? That little running with the law can humble you too. Yeah, and it's just like you get to a point where you don't want any setbacks. You just want forward motion. You know what I mean? Constant motion, leveling up, man. I think that's what he on. That's what he on, and it's only gonna work. It's only gonna work out for him in the long run. It's gonna work for him in his career. It's gonna keep him being successful. That's how I look at it, man. So again, man, I just hope I really do hope this fight is the one that's next, because we need it. We need it. Got his pockets. That hurt his pockets. It's still hurting her. Yeah, I mean, shit, man. I think whatever he probably went through, I think he I think he came off pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I be comment creeping. I seen him talking some real money stuff, some real big money stuff. So I think he good, and that's a positive. You know what I mean? Having your finances in order, man, having your priorities in check, and then being able to have peace within yourself and don't lose yourself in the process. J.A. Dixon, pardon me if I missed you, Jay. What's good with it, bro? Lost to himself. You could see him KO coming, and it came when no one expected. Yeah. Real talk though. I think it'll be a good matchup of footwork and hand speed. I can already hear the crowd race, and Frank is a good enough challenge, right? Yeah, Jay, they called it a prospect versus prospect, and they calling Frank Martin a cherry pick. But see, again, bro, this is how you know that people tell on themselves. Because on one end, you'll say prospect versus prospect, but then you'll say, well, Frank Martin's a cherry pick. So which one is it? Are they both prospects? Or is, you know what I mean? Or is he Frank Martin a cherry pick? People, they got so much hate in their veins, they don't know which way they want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know if they want to call these dudes prospects, cherry. They don't know what they want to do. But I say this is a good fight, man, and it should happen, and I hope it do. I'm gonna bounce back for sure, man. For sure. I think he got some good people around him, and I think he got people around him that care about him, and that's important, especially for this lonely ass sport like boxing. You know what I'm saying? He got somebody that really give a damn. So a team of people, and I think that keep him honest. And the fact that he want what he want too, I think he know what's in front of him if he stay the course, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not nobody that he'll get in the ring with that he won't have an opportunity to beat. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So Frank doesn't freeze up in the build up. If he doesn't talks how he talks, this will be big. Yeah, I think he'll be okay though. How he'll perform physically is what I wonder once he actually in there. Yeah, D, me too, bro. I'll be happy with it. Remo, JBT, Just Boxing Talk. Let's talk fashion. What's good, bro? Hope Frank Roting is next. Me too. Checks off another box. Slick black fighter, rhythmic mover. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Good corner, facts. Mind strong. Yeah, man. Good IQ, know what I mean? Like I said, the biggest concern, the only concern I think would be the fighting on that level, on that stage, right? You know what I'm saying? I see De Los Santos training. I see that. Oh, De Los Santos back training. I like De Los Santos. I think he's gonna make some entertaining, interesting fights moving forward. And I want to see him back in the ring too. I don't care if it's a rematch or against somebody else. I want to see De Los Santos again. I like him. They're just saying, fight a black fighter. So now it's like, this ain't enough. Yeah, that's what you should. That's you see why I've been saying that for the longest, Jay. You got to do what works for you. You know what it is? You understanding who your core fan base is and making sure you tap into them and stay in tune, keep them in tune. Because the only people that shitting on this is the people that more than likely don't buy your pay-per-views anyway. So those people you don't care about. I can no disrespect to nobody, but those are the people you can't worry about. You get what I'm saying? Everybody matters, but those are the people that they're not priority because those are not your true supporters. And as long as you tapped into the people that truly support you, that's what matters. You know what I mean? And I think even with this being a potential fight, whether it happens or not, you know, some of the responses that you got from some of the feedback just lets you know, like I said, that they're not going to be happy despite what he do. You know what I mean? Unless it's 100% what they want. And we know boxing don't go like that. But Frank Edwards, Ryo, round robin style. I love it, man. Let's see it, bro. Let's see it. And then he already said he'd fight Edwin again. Ryo did. So Frank Martin, another good one. Facts, Richard. This is definitely a good one. Dayton City. Yeah, you know, Dayton City. Joe, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? So this why when he got to say me either, Zenith, man, we know what good fights are, and accolades don't make fights good. You know what I mean? AK, what's good with it, fam? He's saying he Cruz the best 35. Listen, I say he one of the better young prospects with only 2 fights in. He got the goods, man. He whooped Keyshawn was crazy. I seen those fights. I seen those fights. I seen them. I never just felt like he whooped him. I just feel like the amateur system is what it is. He's good wins and he won definitely. But the way people was talking about it before I actually seen the fights, I thought he really whooped his ass, and it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't like what people were saying. I want to say Frank was Mexican. Yeah, man, they're gonna complain. PGA's big dog in the building, but you can't, man. You can't. You just gotta give credit where it's due. Good fight, we fight Ryo. Yeah, I keep telling y'all, man. I ain't saying I know it all, but I think that's a very logical point and reason as to why Ryo is off the table. If Ryo had got through his tests that were both De Los Santos and Chris Colbert, had he not gotten knocked out by De Los Santos, he would have beat him and then moved on to Chris Colbert and beat him instead of, getting knocked out by De Los Santos and then having to, split wins with Chris Colbert. You know what I'm saying? Then him being undefeated, I would think would make him a possible candidate. But the fact that he got those 2 losses and he's just coming off a split with Chris Colbert, like, yeah, it's a devastating knockout that he got. But again, Chris Colbert don't even belong at 35. And you had no business losing to him in the first one, whether you felt like they took it from you or not. You shouldn't have left it to the judges, right? Because they don't belong in that weight class. So the fact that he had those couple setbacks, I think respectfully that takes him completely off the table for a Tank fight. You get what I'm saying? And you know, he just fought not too long ago. On top of that, yeah, I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. I think Ryo was some people throwing out there just because they know the negative pushback that he gonna get when you throw out an opponent like that. Teach was good with it, bro. Pardon me if I miss anybody. Y'all make sure y'all punch the like button, man. We just gonna keep building, man, for a little bit. Keyshawn could have went both ways. I just watched yesterday. Now I'm telling you, bro. I seen it, Joe. I thought the way people was talking, I thought he like, you know, because I didn't see it live. I thought, you know, he got his ass whooped. But I'm like, nah. Just like if anybody went back and watched Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall fight in the amateurs, like y'all, you would understand why Clarissa been mad all this time, because she never beat her. She really built her career off a lie, off a win that she never earned. She clearly got beat up and they gave it to her. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, this is why Sky Sports was deleting the footage. They didn't want nobody to see the footage because Clarissa beat her up. I was like, damn, you know what? Another fight, and I ain't just saying that. I hope people don't think I'm just saying it. Go back and watch Shakur and Robisi Ramirez. I went back and watched that recently, man. That fight didn't look the way I thought it did the first time I watched it. You know what I mean? Salute to my bro, A1 say Andy Cruz, Frank Mark, Keyshawn, as he's fighting substitute teachers. He fighting Jose Pedraza and what should have been his 11th fight, but it's his 10th fight because they hated on a young man and took his win, his hard-earned win against Nair Albright. But it's okay. We're going to get it back in blood against, you know, Jose
and we ain't never got
Pedraza.
to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy A1, man. Say every time you do that boom boom, that's what that boom boom would do. You know what I mean? Salute to my bro A1. Appreciate you, bro. I don't know. Somebody got timed out. Probably somebody like Ryo trying to get his revenge. Something Loma Gary ain't do. Yeah, man. Yeah, he said he'd get back in there. Salute to my baby girl. She said you want to talk ish about Keyshawn. So we try right to cash that. Don't start no ish with Mama do. I fight time out. She talking about timing out. She putting cases on all y'all. Salute to the baby girl, man. Much love to my baby.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Get out of here, man. Get that out of here. Telling y'all, Keyshawn got some more proving, man. He got some more proving it to do. He gonna show y'all. He's I'm just happy he ain't Pitbull. Salute to my baby girl. Yeah. I don't think it ever was Pitbull. I just think people kept pushing that out there. They was hoping it was him so they can go in on him. You know what I mean? Fighting lazy, that's why he lost. Lost just the Shakur fight. Yeah, man. He had an injured guy in there. He should have went for it. He was supposed to. Watched the Devin Haney a couple times. Saw him get robbed every time. Yeah, I get it, man. Joe said, Bo Mac, boom, boom. You get what I'm saying? Drew said I've been saying that he wanted to fight in the Olympics for years. Yo, bro, he definitely did, Drew. I seen it. I ain't want to say nothing, bro. I was just wanting people to go back and watch it. William Mosley said, Andy Cruz. Know what I mean? Y'all, full clip on y'all. Get to him, man. Get him, baby girl. I mean, give him a little pow. Know what I'm saying? They, you know what I mean? Coming from my boy Keyshawn. But so yeah, man. Listen, I hope we get it. I'm gonna close on that. I hope we get this fight. Like I said, it's a good fight for boxing. It put a lot of those stereotypes and those false narratives to bed. And it's a good opportunity for both guys. Definitely for Frank Martin. It's a career-changing opportunity for him if this fight is next. And I know if I feel like if he's to get in the ring with Tank, he gonna do his best to try to get that win. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna come to lay down. I believe it'll be worth our time and the money. I just hope that we can get some type of confirmation soon, which I was hearing as to who he gonna fight, because we need to see it, like, so we ain't gotta speculate. I mean, but like I said, I'm here to big up boxing. This is a good fight, step in the right direction, fighting those guys that they quote unquote say you staying away from, right? So this would be one of those guys, Frank Martin. So last time I checked, where is he ranked? Number 5. So he one of the top guys. So I ain't trying to hear it. And it's a damn good fight. Salute to my guy A1. He said, I repeat to this day, Keyshawn is a raccoon ass and just do dope for keeping a straight face. No, Keyshawn is ass. And so, yeah, that's my guy. Y'all know Keyshawn. I know I rock with Keyshawn. No folk. That's somebody tell Keyshawn. I said, what up, man? That's my guy.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. A1 Loma didn't get robbed. Got his ass whooped. He said, just show that boom boom again. That's what I be doing. Anyone talking about K. Baby girl says she got the boom boom for anybody talking about K. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all punch the like button for me. Sub to the channel if y'all haven't. Bruce Gas, turn the notifications, all that good stuff. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazzamore. Salute to the OG. How you feeling? TM in the building. That's a win-win. For Frank Martin, yeah, good boxing fight. You get you know, a loss could be a lesson and a big bag. You get what I'm saying? And it's an opportunity, and we know anything can happen in boxing. So, you know what I mean? Maybe the light will be shining extra bright on you that night. Who knows? Maybe you come out here and shock the world and upset them if this is the fight you get. You know what I'm saying? Saying, hey, Tank and Frank, is it official yet? Not yet, Cobain. So I ain't hear it being official, but I'm just hearing it being talked about. But what really brought me here is not so much to say that it's next, right? It's just already the reception is shitty already from people. Like they already down in the fight that you shouldn't be down. You should be appreciating this fight because it's a good one. You know what I mean? Andy Cruz beat Keyshawn 3 times. Yeah, Andy Cruz is a beast, bro. Andy Cruz is a hell of a fighter, man. But I thought the way people, she says she 86K. Damn, not the 86K coming out soon. Not the 86, Jamie. The 86 win.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my baby girl, man. I like Keyshawn Davis. The kid is not humble to me. I look at it like this, Ace. A lot of times I just have a different opinion. Like I don't. Humble is just a weird word. Like I've grown not to like that word. I used to appreciate the word humble until I realized that it only comes up when certain particular fighters are showing a certain level of confidence, right? Like you've seen the Wilders. Oh, he's not humble. He talks too much. You know, the ABs, even Clarissa Shields. Like they everybody wants them to be humble, but it's like, you know, you got a certain other guys that can talk the same type of way, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like a double standard. Certain people got to be humble. So I say like this, right? In a sport like boxing, when confidence is key, and you need confidence to be successful, and you need to be at the highest level. Champion was good. You need to be at the highest level. I just like, man, hey, be you. I feel like as long as you being you, you get what I'm saying? Go for it. You get what I'm saying? Do you and don't ever do nothing else, right? So that's how I look at it with Keyshawn. And for me, I'm always trying to understand, right? I listened to enough of his interviews, and that's why he got to come over and interview with me one time, you know. Larry Lopez in the building was good, but I listened to the interviews. To me, it really sounds like it's a young kid that's in the sport of boxing, and he living it, and he enjoying this shit. Like, he even spoke about, like, how he don't really even be mad at these fighters. He just be, like, it's competition, and he just be wanting to fight. So it seemed like he just enjoying the ride. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like his confidence comes from the work that's being put in. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And that's something that I want to ask him personally. I want him on this show, on this platform. Hopefully we could connect the rest of the dots and make that happen. But I definitely want to ask him, like, personally, like, you know, because I hear a lot of people speak about the confidence. Some people love it, some people not so much. I want to ask him directly, like, where does his confidence come from? You know what I'm saying? And see what he say. But I think it's a direct result of the work that he's putting in, the people that he's able to work with, and the growth, the game that he's able to get, you know, working with these people. You know what I'm saying? He's in a very good position as long as he just stay the course, stay focused. And I don't know if you heard his most recent interview. The dude was speaking about mental health. Like, and he didn't seem like it wasn't for no clicks. Like, he was talking some talk. Like, I done seen him purchase his first property. I see some positives in Keyshawn, but people don't see it because they don't like the way he talk. So they're not checking for that type of stuff. But I be looking. I mean, I like him. I like Keyshawn, man. He seemed like, you know, he just want to win and he enjoying this shit. I mean, humbleness doesn't create a pay-per-view star. For sure. Nah, I don't, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and I get it. I understand your point completely, but that's why I say that, like, the hell, if that's whoever the guy that he displays when that camera comes on, if that's who he is, and from what I hear, that's exactly who he is. He just be tripping, but in a good way, just having fun, right? He's an energetic type of dude, it seemed like, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, if that's who you are, you know what I mean, just be you and don't be nothing else. And I can always appreciate you for it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? They took one of his wins. He got Jose Pedraza coming up. Look, it's a veteran fighter, former champion. It makes sense for him. It's in his 10th fight, you know what I mean, officially on record. So it is what it is, man. It's a good learning experience. It's a fight that he got to get through. Let's see how he handled his business and how he beat him. You know what I mean? Yeah, 9-0. That's why I say I've been hearing people say he ain't been fighting nobody since like 4-0. No BS. Like, yeah, he ain't fighting nobody. I don't know what the hype is about Keyshawn. I'd be like, it's not that it's hype. I just think that people going off of what they've been experiencing firsthand with the guy. I think you got a lot of these dudes that speak about him that has gotten some work in with him. Like I just seen him post a sparring clip, a little short clip, and him getting work in with Troy Isley. You get what I'm saying? Troy Isley, what, 160, 168? I forget exactly what. I'm tripping. I mean, but that's a big guy, man. Troy Isley, a big kid, man. Big dude, man. They getting some work in. I'm like, yeah, you know, not everybody would try to get that work in with him, man. Yeah, 160, like I said, 160. So middleweight, and he in there getting that work in with him. So listen, I appreciate the yeah, he's 160. I appreciate his energy because it's kind of consistent. And you know what? You know when I really looked at him a little different, and people interpret things differently. When him and Frank Martin had that little run in, people felt like he was scared or something like that. I'm like, I don't know how the hell you watched that video and you got that either guy was scared from that. You get what I'm saying? And I noticed when they asked Frank Martin, like, you know, how do you think a fight with you and Keyshawn to play out? He said, oh, you know, he's a good fighter, be a good fight. They turned over to Keyshawn and he asked him, so how do you think a fight with you and Frank Martin play out? And he said, man, I feel like I F Frank Martin up. And he looked at him in his face and I was like, yeah, okay. You kept that same energy. It's like it took him a second. It looked like he was caught off guard when Frank Martin approached him for a second. Then he just turned up. I'm like, I like it, bro. So again, I look at that dude as a fighter that in 9 fights, it should have been 10. People can't even point to a handful of rounds that he lost. So when people tell me he's not good, I'm asking you to tell me what you basing it off. Are you basing it off how you feel personally about how he talk mixed with how he fight? Or are you really looking at the body of work and how he handling these fights from fight to fight? Because if you're not doing that, then you just purely going off emotion. So again, it's cool to joke. Like you can joke, you can say this and that, but I'm not an advocate of him just because I like him. I see the skill set, I see the talent, and I also hear what these coaches and these guys that work with him have to say about him too. And I think it's a lot of positives to draw from it. And it's he in one of them situations where you're over there on Top Rank, bro. You just stay the you just stay the course. You just stay the course, and you get what I'm saying? You stay the course, and you know, the sky's the limit for you, bro. You can always get better, you know what I'm saying? And I think this fight, eyes is going to be on him because of the win that got taken from him, the weed situation, right? And people want to see like how you respond now, and think he gonna show out, man. It's like he's still young. Yeah, he young, and I enjoy his energy, bro, because I think it's honest. I think the energy is genuine with him. Potential is a real thing. Yeah, he definitely got the potential to stay the course, bro. You know what I mean? Talking about, nah, I know that. Yeah, A1 just be joking. I know that. And that's my guy. Shit, he called me a bunch of jokes the other day, man. He got me. I'm gonna still get you back to A1. I don't think I forgot. He called me mad stuff in succession, like 4 different names. Think he called me JaVale McGee. I'm still on that one. A1. Yeah, but he just be inside joking with the baby girl. But nah, some people like be dead serious. They're like, I don't see it with him. And I'm just like, look, 9-10 fights in, I see a guy that's constantly improving, getting better, not giving up a lot of rounds, knocking some of these guys out, and he believe in himself. So just gotta give him time to see how he continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. A reign of peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling? Mike White in the building. Pardon me if I miss anybody. Miss Joy said, do I think it's hate by association with Keyshawn? Of course, Bud haters don't like him either, in my opinion, for absolutely no reason. I think you're right, Miss Joe. I think it's some inherited hate behind that. I do. I really do. I'm saying, I think naturally, like, you know, they looking at how the apple don't fall far from the tree. They over there, I don't like none of them. But hey, man, I think they gonna upset some people when it's all said and done. I think they some talented. I think you got some talented bunch over there, man. Some young fighters, man, and they putting in that work, man. So I'm just looking forward to seeing all them dudes do well, because it's more than just Shakur and Keyshawn over there. They got some fighters over there, man. Like I said, I like Troy Isley too. I mean, people was counting him out in his last fight, and I knew he was gonna win. Told people he was gonna be prepared to win this dude against that Vladimir Hernandez kid. Took that fight to him. Sparky Pete in the building. I can see how some people can find him annoying. Yeah, because and again, it's like some people don't like talkers and guys that's energetic, B-Dog. So I get it. Everybody, you ain't gonna be everybody cup of tea. But for me, right, I don't allow the personality to mix in with how I feel about you as the fighter in the actual ring, like what your energy is in the ring, right? So for me, like I said, I seen 2 of his fights live in person. So, and both times he got knockouts, stoppages, but impressive wins. Like the entire fight was impressive. So my interpretation of Keyshawn, like I seen him in person, I seen him up close, had a damn good seat both times, man. The dude got some talent straight up and down. It's like it's what it is with all of these young fighters is all about staying the course, not hitting the wall too soon, right? And continuing to be able to get better, not having a low ceiling, right? Not peaking out too soon. And I don't see that with him right now. I see a guy that's still able to go in there and work and get these wins and be impressive doing it. Like, never mind what the naysayers are saying, but like I've seen this dude pitch a shutout and get a knockout, and people say the next day, oh well, he should have knocked him out sooner. When you start being unrealistic like that, I already know you don't like the kid. Like, no matter how his performance looks, somebody gonna come back and say, he only fighting this or that. Now, they've been saying that kid ain't been fighting nobody since like 4 fights in. No BS. And I'm like, nah, you just don't like him. He could fight. And that's where I'm at, because I love boxing. I ain't got no reason not to like him. He young. Like, I'm considerably older than him. He just enjoying himself, so I ain't mad at it. I mean, it's because he rocks with core facts. LaMarcus, you know it. Ozzy's got too much muscle mass. He fights fatigue. He got a lot of muscle for sure. But that's somebody I was gonna try to get on here too, man. Maybe I need to reach back out too, because it's always a good conversation, man. I like for y'all, these fighters we talk about, I like to try to get them on here so we could build with them, man. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people counted Troy out in his last fight, man. I told everybody he was gonna win. He was gonna beat that dude. Wasn't gonna be that type of fight either. I mean, it was gonna be competitive, but his energy, his pace, his punch output, I mean, his response time, his eyes, I think he was switched on. He was prepared to win that fight. And he had the right people in his corner. He's 135 family. Hurry up and get a belt and move up to 140. As I get made, the legacy will be affected. You know what I'm starting to realize, though, bro? I start to realize this more and more as time goes on. Not everybody, I don't think, is chasing legacy. I don't know if that sounds like it's a good thing or a bad thing to you, but I think some people be trying to make the most money they could by being the best version of themselves while they do it. And if they're able to, if legacy comes with that, I think they cool with it. But if not, then it is what it is. But I mean, I heard somebody say recently, belts and legacy and stuff like that don't feed the family. Like, so it's always going to be people that think like that. So I get it, though, man. You always want to see that a fighter is at least chasing the opportunities to be great. You know what I'm saying? That's all you want, chasing quality opposition each and every time out. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, man. I get it. I want to see all these fights too, but I don't think we're in a danger zone to the point where these fights not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And Troy and Tiger needs to do more and look impressive to me. I think they've been matched up better than what people think, Teach. I do. I've heard that before about Tiger as well. I think if you look at Tiger's opposition, I think his opposition is better than what people think and what they realize. And I think that's why people probably expected more, because he's still at that stage where you'll be seeing these guys getting these impressive knockouts and stoppages. And I think that's peace. Well, you already know, bro. Appreciate you. You already know, man. I already keep showing you seeing this. Make sure you go around smoke so you can stay on the straight path. Yeah, he said, I don't know, Cobain, check his IG. He might still have the video up where he was talking about mental health and why he was smoking and stuff like that, and why he stopped. He started talking about why he stopped, and you know what I mean, how it ain't good for his mental health, and you know how he need to stay focused, and how you know what I mean. He was thinking it was good for him, but it wasn't. Like, that's why I say, man, he showed some growth there. And I heard a lot of the right things. Now I just want to see how he handle his business against Pedraza on the 8th, man. Think he gonna look solid. I think he gonna look good against him. Yeah, I like Tiger. That's the only thing I'm saying. I get what T's saying because I've heard it before, so I'm not gonna act like he's saying something I ain't heard. But I think that's something that people might be missing. Like, the guys that he's fighting might not be names that resonates with everybody, but I think they're quality and solid opposition. And I think because of it, he's being tested, which would prepare him for, I think, higher level opposition moving forward. Now, that could be me misassessing the situation. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong, but I think that's one of the things with Tiger. I think his competition is a little better than what people think. Justin, we go through, but honestly, I just want to see some good fights. Yeah, you got to get some little verbal sparring, a little back and forth. You know what I mean? It's healthy. It's a little healthy for the sport, you know? You can hire me out. Right, Cobain. Me and you both, bro. You know what I mean? Top ranking solid fighters, Bradley and Bernardo are wishy-washy with their commentary. Yeah, I'm going to play a clip from Bradley in a few, too, in a second. Hakeem Messi said Haney should fight Matiz in Saudi Arabia and make a serious bag out of it. I mean, we could speak on that for a second. Hakeem, salute to you, bro. Appreciate you stopping through. Salute to my guy, Blue Blood Sports, man. I seen a video earlier from him, and he was speaking about Matiz, and he was saying in the video that Matiz was offered 5 times more than he ever made in his career or something to that effect. So, I mean, just listening to that video, it sounds like, I don't know, like almost as if they're saying Matiz don't really want it or something like that, and he ain't responding back to them. So I just want to see it play out, because the last thing I want to see is a guy get framed for a duck if that's not what he is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to think of that situation, but I'd love to see him fight Matiz. That's why I'm rock with them. You already know, Mike. Ray Davis in the building. You already know, my bro. Appreciate you, family. Kirk Douglas in the building. How you feeling, bro? Casanova in the building. How you feeling? Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah, Tank is prospect versus prospect, bro. I said, damn, the hate burns deep, don't they? Say that about everyone they fight. Dudes got to stop that pocket watch. It's getting bad out there, Remo. Money ain't the issue. They got Saudi, right? Damn lie, just like the Haney's. Yeah, so that's, salute, Hakeem. Appreciate you, family. And so I had to say where I heard it from, and I had to reference the source, so I didn't get a chance to really, farther than that video, I didn't get a chance to like hear or see anything about the situation, but he knows Bill, and so he talks to him, so I'm pretty sure that's where he got the information from. But like I said, you just got to wait and see with that, because you're only hearing one side speak, and to their credit, you're not hearing what Matiz side is saying. And, I heard what Matiz had to say. I mean, we all heard what Matiz had to say as it pertains to Haney. I take what some channels put out with a grain of sand. It's true. I get it. That's why I say, man, I don't know. My problem is not that the numbers are being thrown out there, but again, it's always the business, like 5 times as much. Like, for you to offer him 5 times as much as he's ever made, you have to know what's the most he's ever made. You would have to know that. And I'm not saying you can't get access to the information, but that's where I start. Like, you would have to know that. Sometimes people just throw a lot of shit out there that sound good. And I'm not saying Blue did that, but, I'm pretty sure Bill Haney is the one saying, he offered him that's what he said in the video. He offered him 5 times as much as he ever made. So, I'm just, I haven't seen anything about it. I can't call him a liar. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. But I'll say you got to know what his highest payday was for you to know if you offering him 5 times as much as he ever made. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, prospect is bogus activity, man. Give me a prospect Title after making 40 plus. I don't give a fuck. Mickey Mouse champ, the WWE champ, MIC Golden Gloves champ, 40 plus M's. I'm straight. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the 40 plus M's champ, Remo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the 40 plus M's champ. Hey, and did y'all see? I know y'all. I showed y'all the sparring from Teo and Rolly yesterday, right? Where Rolly was getting touched up by Teo. So, you know, some karma hit Teo today, and somebody leaked out his old footage of him getting dropped and touched up a little bit in sparring. So similar about Shakur, and it was pure cap. You know, it'd be dog all cap, $8 million. Think that man turning down $8 million? They some fools. Yeah, it's insane. About Shakur would have made more than. Yeah, I get that. All facts, Cash. I get it. So again, I just want to make sure when I put stuff out and I quote somebody or I reference somebody's video, I want to be clear. I don't go at the people that make the video. I'm listening to where he said he got it from. So more than likely, that's Bill Haney, you know, lacing him with that information, saying he offered him, you know, 5 times as much as he's ever made, and they not responding. They haven't heard back from him yet. So you take it with a grain of salt. I understand it completely. I just would like to see a fight materialize from that. If they really want that fight, if they're interested in that fight with him, then I would think they would really, you know, hash some things out behind the scenes and work. Because all I'm saying is I just don't want to see a guy that has been pretty, you know, he'll fight you, right? He already lost his he don't got that to protect. I haven't heard a time in his career where he's ducked somebody. I didn't just now get on Matias. I've known about him since the loss when he fought the dude Petrus Anayan, that he got dropped, like, you know, was standing knockdown because, you know, and I heard some stuff was wrong with him in that fight. I ain't got to get into that, but he took his loss. He avenged his loss. So dude got 100% KO ratio. You know what I mean? About the situation with him in the ring. Like, that's not a guy that's ducking somebody. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want to see him get framed as a duck. Like, if you don't want to fight, you know what I mean, then let it be that. But don't say he's a duck, because that I have an issue with putting jackets on fighters that are quality and stand on business. Matias, I mean, like, who is he duck? You get what I'm saying? Like, who don't he want to fight? You know what I'm saying? Key Alexandra, appreciate you stopping through. Peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling? That's all I'm saying. Make sure I say it's so funny how the Haneys are always offering so much money to people, but he only made that was his guarantee. Yep, that was the guarantee. The 1.5, I believe, million guarantee. I think he made about $4 or $5 million. I'm not pocket watching, but that's what they put out there. I don't care how much money he made, but you know, conversation purposes, right, Queen? 1.5, I believe, was both of them guaranteed, and he made about $5 million, I think, for the fight, something like that. So I said that too. Like, these offers is getting more and more. They going up higher and higher. You know what I mean? It went from 20 to 40 million, and it just get bogus. Like, I just don't believe everything somebody say. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me if I ain't gullible, because I don't believe, especially if you've been known for stretching the truth, man. You know, Matias is dug that, ain't everyone. Yeah, I don't want to no slighter shade to Haney or the Haneys. I just don't want to that same kind of energy. Like, let's not do that to Matias, right? Do anybody in here look at Matias as a guy that don't want the smoke? You get what I'm saying? Especially when he out here making all-inclusive, what Zenith say, all-inclusive call-outs, you know what I'm saying, to everybody, like, you know what I mean?
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, Pussy, no Ryan, who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken, no Rolling. He's a joker, and the world knows. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
He said, who one fight with me? Who? You want to know who? So look, man, all I'm saying is that's not a guy. He out calling people yokers, Clarence Banks, said Sandra Martin is Devin Haney, so most likely that's going to be his next fight. I agree. I think that's going to be it for him too, bro. Salute to the queen, Key Alexandra. I'm with you, Roja. Tank versus Frank makes the most sense right now, and it's exactly what Tank career needs. It kills bro, Roja. I've been saying the same thing, bro. It kills those narratives, false narratives, or the stereotypes, whatever you want to call it. All that ignorance, the rhetoric. It kills a lot of that. So, and then again, once he check off, Frank Martin check a different set of boxes that his other opponents don't check respectfully, and that should be good for boxing. So anybody shit on the fight just clearly don't like one of the two fighters or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I said, so who won fight with me? Who? You know what I'm saying? He made sure, B-Dog, you caught the extra who. Still don't know what he said after Rolly. Said Rolly a yoker. He said he a yoker, teacher, man. One more time, man. One more time. YK Mac, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling, man? He called Rolly a yoker, and he said, "And the world know it."
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, pussy. No Ryan, who is Ryan? No Haney, chicken. No rolling. He's a joker, and the world know it. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
You know, he said he's a yoker, and the whole world know it. Yeah, he said the whole world know it. He said you're a yoker, and the whole world know it. And he said, so who want to fight with me? Who? You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. The world know it. He meant that when he said in the world know it. The world know it part, he meant that in the world know. Yeah, nah, I got you, teach. You know, we got you. We'll get you right. Yeah, Key. I think what people are referring to, I think they being premature, possibly. I did hear a situation that he possibly could have had an opportunity at Matias before. That's not concrete, but I do know people are referring to him saying something about the IBF 10-pound rehydration limit and how he don't like it. So they assuming by him saying that, he's saying he won't fight Matias, who has the IBF belt. And we all know that Richardson Hitchens and Jack Catterall, that fight was supposed to happen and be an IBF eliminator. That was supposed to be for a shot at the title. So, you know, that's all for Catterall fighting Josh Taylor and Hitchens fighting Lemos. And I hope that opportunity is still on the table for him. But I think that's where people getting it from. So I think they looking at it like he gonna duck Matias because he's saying he don't like the 10-pound rehydration with the IBF. But I heard him say more recently that he won a title by any means necessary, something to that effect. So I hope he don't allow that to stop him from getting the opportunity, because that'll be, people will say he a duck and I won't be able to defend it. And Richardson Hitchens don't you know, pass me as a duck, man. He look like one of them ones. There's another person that I need to interview too, Hitchens. Get Hitchens up here. Richardson versus Catterall. And even get past the purse bid. Nope, Key. And he made it seem like, he said, Catterall said the Hitchens fight was cool. He said, but Josh Taylor is a way bigger opportunity for him. I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say, because I mean, the fact that Josh Taylor is proven, is that what you're saying? So it's a bigger opportunity in that regard, because he don't have nothing to offer no more. I mean, he got beat up by Teofimo, and he didn't look good since he won undisputed against Jose Ramirez. He ain't looked elite since then. So the jury it's funny that this rematch came together, because the jury is out on both of them, to believe it or not. Catterall ain't looked too good in his last fight to me against Jorge Linares, and you know, Josh Taylor coming off a disappointing loss from Teofimo. He got beat up. First time I hear Hitchens, honestly. Yeah, Icon. Matias a bad man, but in my opinion, I think Teo and Devin beat him. The decision. I mean, listen, you ain't crazy for saying that, bro. Teo's a damn good fighter, bro. He's a damn good fighter. And speaking of Teo, let me roll that footage, man. Teo, I can't even lie, when I saw Richardson box, played it so beautifully. I'm telling you, Key, I've been telling people since he was over there on TMT with single digit wins, bro. I've been watching that dude for years, and I've been saying it like, yo, he really can box. And I knew the knock on him was gonna be somebody gonna say, oh, he don't really got power like that. He don't got the killer instinct. Man, he got the boxing instincts. He got the instincts of a damn boxer, and he can do that at a very high level, and he's very consistent too. Dude could fight. He got a gas tank. He got defense. He one of them dudes, man, to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to take a good fighter, a hell of a fighter, to beat him. Thought he won the first time for real. Oh, against Taylor, too. Yeah, man. Taylor, I thought Catterall beat him because he outlanded him in every round except for one, and he dropped him. I just don't. The numbers, the math ain't mathing for Josh Taylor to win that fight when he get outlanded in every. Like, what are they basing that off? If you get outlanded, and you know they spread it out round to round, but he got outlanded in every single round except for one, I believe it was against Jack Catterall, and he got dropped in that fight. How the hell did they see a win for him? It's mind blowing to me. I just have no idea. I don't see. I don't know how they seen a win for him. Catterall just has one gear. Linares is supposed to get stopped. That's what I think, bro. That's what I think, Rosa. And you saying the same thing I said, bro. That's what I was saying. I was like, yo, he don't get out of first gear. He don't look elite to me at all. He didn't get out of first gear. And it looked like he had like one of those performances against Josh Taylor where you maybe raise your level a bit on a night and then you catch a guy that ain't looking good on top of that. And he beat Josh Taylor, but since then he been looking he ain't been looking, too hot. I mean, but that's what I say. He just don't get out of first gear for me, yo. He don't do it. It was breakdancing. Yeah, man. I was gonna play it, but it had that stupid music, Key. He playing Chris Brown in the back. I sent it to Cuzzo because I know she hate the way Teo danced. Yo, he was going nuts, pop locking. Teo was going crazy. They usually get starched. Oh man, I'm telling you, man. But yeah, he don't get out first. But let me play this. Let me play this for y'all. Let me show y'all. Karma hit Teo back. Somebody dug up his old sparring footage. Yeah, that's Teo in the white shirt, of course. I hope y'all can see it. He got put.
There you go. Oh, yes. There you go. Do it, bottom.
Think land one of them.
There you go. Do it again. There you go. There you go, baby. There you go, baby.
He was walking through them, so I ain't gonna lie. Suplex him. Y'all ain't peeped that. Y'all ain't know. Y'all ain't know he did that old suplex to Teo. Suplex his ass.
There you go. Oh, yes. There you go. Do it, bottom. There you go. Do it again. There you go. There you go, baby. There you go, baby. Say, baby. No shit. Come on, man. You got it. You got it. Oh, wow.
Look for that 7. Okay, wait.
Sí, mito, agárralo. Ahora vete a los lados.
That was about to be rough like a little boy version.
Sí, mito.
Oh man. Yeah, not facts, Cobain. That's why I said if a lot more sparring got dropped and recorded, we'd be seeing a lot more people getting touched up. Like it won't. I feel like everybody gets touched. Everybody gets touched. Everybody have an off night in sparring. Don't nobody go into sparring and win every single sparring match. I mean, even if that, and again, that's another reason why I want to bring talk to some of these fighters, because I want to ask them about sparring, not so much details, but what the mentality is going into sparring on an average day. Are you going in there to try to kill? Or are you going in there to learn? And I think a lot of times we be seeing people learning in there, and people get clipped sometimes. It's just part of boxing. You get what I'm saying? It's no shame to it, man. You get in the ring, that's part of it. Getting hit, getting clipped, you might get dropped. You get what I'm saying? You get dropped. It is what it is. It's part of the sport, man. Get your ass back up. You know what I mean? It's wild. You see how he suplexed him? Said Tate was treating him like a kid. Yeah, he was. He was just too strong for him. Before had some bad sparring sessions. Yeah, he had what's dude name, man? Dang. Art, man, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? What's good with it? Damn, what's the dude name? Man. He was asking him for a fight recently, man. He gave Floyd some of the toughest sparring that I ever seen anybody give Floyd. I forgot his name. Man, I can't remember his name. Damn, I'm mad. I can't remember dude's name. Paul Spatafora, appreciate you, Roger. There you go. I couldn't get his name. I'm mad as hell I couldn't remember the name. Yeah, it was Paul Spatafora, man. I ain't never seen nobody get Floyd that type of work before. It was crazy seeing it. I was like, damn, this is awkward to even see. Floyd was spent. He was tired as hell after that sparring session, too. He wasn't in shape or something like that, too. I got the whole story, but it don't matter. It was still good. It ain't like he got beat up, but I ain't never see him get pushed like that to me. Like, I was like, damn, and he was tired when it was over. Like, you know what I mean? That man was spent. I was like, man, they was in there working, though. Different in that ring when that adrenaline pumping and you fighting for everything. Yeah, with no headgear on, Cobain under the lights. Some people are just good gym warriors. Like Paul Spatafora reached nowhere near the type of heights that Floyd did. You get what I'm saying? He was able to give him that good work, but that shit don't translate under them lights. You know what I'm saying? Some people just gym warriors. You know what I'm saying? Some people is just ultimate gym warriors, man. So, yeah, just got off the plane, something like that. Just wasn't in the best of shape and got caught out there. Guy who got beat up in sparring is Better Be. Oh, yeah, Better Be out there slumping people in sparring, too. Oh, man, Better Be.
There you go. There you go. Do it, bottom. There you go. Do it again. There you go. There you go, baby. There you go, baby.
I gotta find his name, bro. I gotta get his name.
Look for that 7. Okay, wait, give it some time.
That's Brody getting touched up. We've seen that far when he beat Brody up. It better be this.
Sí, mito, agárralo. Ahora vente a los lados. Sí, mito.
Trying to knock you and your headgear off. You trying to knock your head with the headgear on, still off your head. Man, he a suplex T.O. He said the hell with that. But facts, Better Beaver is the pride of Montreal. Him and Beaver is gonna be a good fight, man. It's gonna be a damn good fight, bro. You got some mixed opinions on who people feel like gonna win, but it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good scrap, though. It's gonna be a good scrap. But man, moving past that, man. Again, T.O. has been doing a lot of speaking on Terence Crawford lately, and I see some people talking about it, and I'm starting to believe that I think he's doing that to bring interest to his fight. He got a fight coming up. It's sort of like a rapper when they got an album coming up, they just start beefing with people and calling people names, and I think that's what T.O. doing right now with the Crawford thing. Nobody's gonna convince me. He can't convince me that he really wants a Crawford fight. I think he wants people to believe that he wants a Crawford fight, and I think as long as people feel like that's what he wants, he cool with it because he ain't really got to do it. For one, we know Crawford is still on the hook with Earl Spence. They still got business to take care of, so there's no way you could just bypass that. Rob, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? There's no way you could just bypass that. So I think the call out is with a grain of salt. How are you calling a guy out and you so serious about fighting him when you got a whole Jermaine Ortiz fight sitting in front of you, a dude that you might not want to overlook? Now, I know he ain't looked his best in his last fight either, but you might not want to overlook that dude by counting your chickens before they hatch, bro. So, you know what I mean? You need to lock in. I'm not saying he's not focused because he proved me wrong one time already, so I ain't betting against him this trip. I definitely think he's gonna go out there and get that dub against Jermaine Ortiz. But my question is, how is he gonna look? And is it any chance that he's gonna underwhelm the people or underperform because he's not in there with the biggest name? You get what I'm saying? Or is Jermaine Ortiz a worthy enough opponent for him to really get up for and really go out there and have one of those, performances like he did against Josh Taylor? Moses, appreciate you stopping through. He's saying Ghana versus Wilder is what people want to see. The thing is, Moses is crazy. I don't know, because remember, Wilder was the first one. Real quick, just switching gears. Wilder was the one that suggested that at first. It was that fight was for him at first. Remember, they shitted on it and they said it was a dumb idea. Why are you trying to fight MMA fighters? And then look, these months later, he done fought Tyson Fury. Now he getting to fight AJ. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? How the hell is Francis Ngannou Yeah, and again, y'all, I just want to point something. I know we wasn't talking about that, but you just made me think about something with that fight. It's funny how they trying to use the fact that Wilder lost to Parker to say that that's the reason why, AJ is not fighting Wilder, but didn't. And I don't give a damn how good he looked and if people thought he won. Didn't Francis Ngannou just lose to Tyson Fury? I don't care if people thought he won and he looked good. I thought he looked good too. You get what I'm saying? But didn't he just lose? So he coming off a loss too, and he fighting that guy, and he has way less experience anywhere near that level as a professional boxer. So I think that was all bullshit. I think that was the one little out that they could find with the least resistance. I think they found it, and Wilder ain't, do himself no favors. He had a bad performance, right? But they used that as an opportunity not to fight him. So miss me with it's because he lost and he was supposed to win. Because what the hell was Ngannou or Fury supposed to do? Fury was supposed to look spectacular, wasn't he? And he did. And Ngannou lost, and he's 0-1. And the fact that he got a chance to fight not only Tyson Fury, but Anthony Joshua before Wilder is crazy to me. It's wild. So go make y'all money. I ain't knocking you, but I just had to say that, man. So again, I don't know if people really want to see that. They knock Wilder, man. He one of those guys that you people probably appreciate more once he completely removed from the sport. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll hear people wanting to praise him. That is just how it is. It's weird. Bug gonna eat T.O. food. I'm telling you, Bug gonna hurt T.O., man. He go anywhere near 147 playing with Terence Crawford, he getting beat up. As you tell you, Bud accepts, he'll get stopped though too. Yeah, I don't think so, bro. B-Dog, you know what it convinced me? He got to at least move to 47 first. Get what I'm saying? But I ain't mad at it. Right. I ain't mad at it. No, I get what you're saying, Rob. I feel the same way. It's like, I hate the fact that he's getting a shot at AJ before Wilder, but I'm not mad at him getting his opportunity and the opportunity to make money, knowing that he was a top elite level athlete in MMA and the UFC, and he wasn't getting his just due in terms of, from a financial standpoint, he wasn't getting paid accordingly. So that's why I root for Francis Ngannou, because he showed a very good account of himself against Tyson Fury. I think he was counted out, underestimated, and he shocked a lot of people. So I think all in all, what he proved is that he's just a hell of a combat athlete, and he has the ability to, I think, transition a bit. Now, I don't know how good he'll be as a boxer, but I know he's dangerous as hell. I know he's tough as hell, and I know he's dangerous, but I see AJ beating him when they fight, but I ain't mad at him. Get your money, bro. But I would have much rather win, lose, or draw. I would have rather see Wilder fight him, but that's just me. Till power don't translate to 140, then imagine 147. Yeah, I just think he'll be too small. Roger, I think, and maybe the size won't be the issue. Maybe I'm bugging, but I just don't think he got no work for Terence Crawford. I think he can be competitive against Terence Crawford. I think ultimately he'll get stopped. I think Terence Crawford will be able to walk him down after a while. You know what I'm saying? I do. It'll be a tough fight for him. I don't know. It'll be tough, man. He might get stopped. Fury versus Usyk in 2 weeks, and nobody talking about it. Shows you neither one of them is big, and people say they are. Yeah, and I think it's the way the fight came about too, Tay. Like, you know what I mean? But I think as it get closer, it's going to heat up a little bit. I'm going to try to make sure I build on it when fight week get here. I'll try to, you know what I mean, Tay, I'll try to make sure I get a fight as just due, because it is a undisputed fight that we feel like we needed to see. I mean, T can be kind of been. You think so? Kind of been, man. He might have enough of that egg residue left in his system for T.O. It was 2 weeks already. Right. It's coming, man. We needed that fight, man. I'm surprised we got it, but here it is. And Ghana was talking about Usyk later on this year. Yeah. This is the crazy part too, though, Icon. This is the other part with that situation. They're saying the winner of AJ and Ngannou has an opportunity to fight the winner of Fury and Usyk. So just think, let's say play a hypothetical, and let's say if hypothetically if Ngannou beats AJ, you're telling me Francis Ngannou at 1-1 as a professional will get an opportunity to face either Fury or Usyk for undisputed? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you know how crazy that'd be? That's why I say, man, they almost playing with boxing. Moses said, Francis said he want Wilder name on his resume no matter what. He did say that. I did read that somewhere. He did say that. He did. Both heavyweight champions are coming off questionable wins. How can you get excited? Yeah, Bole, you get what I'm saying? I think it's the way they put it together, bro. They almost gave it to us when people stopped asking. You get what I'm saying? It's weird. It's almost like they slipped it in there, and it's like, hold on. Both of y'all almost fumbled the bag, if we're being honest. Fury, I mean, Usyk definitely, I don't care what nobody say, he definitely, that body shot was more legal than it was low to me. And when he got hit with it, he responded. His body language told me that he was recovering from a body shot, not a nut shot. I never felt like he got hit in the nuts, and I just felt like he milked that moment, and he recovered, and Daniel Dubois' energy was shot, and he pieced him up and stopped him, which was shocking too that he got a stoppage. So he almost shit the bed right there and fumbled the bag, and Fury got knocked down by Ngannou and almost fumbled the bag too. Now they both coming off shaky performances and they giving us that fight. So yeah, we do feel a little iffy about it now. Both dudes ain't had performances to write home about. You get what I'm saying? Even though Usyk got the stoppage, I really believe Daniel Dubois caught him in the body, caught him at a good time and caught him off guard, and I think he hurt him, and I think he got away with one. I think the refs, you know what I mean. And then after giving him time, he looked at Usyk like, yo, you need some more time? Like, it takes some more time. Like, I'm like, what? Like, I thought the fight was going to get called off the way Usyk was just politicking on the ground. I was like, so is the fight over or what? Because, you know, I was calling the fight live. I had the volume down. So I'm like, so is the fight over? Because he just down there chilling. Like, he could have packed a lunch. He could have ate a lunch down there. Like, I'm like, what the hell y'all doing? So, yeah, man, they both came off shaky performances. And then it's like, now they gave us the fight. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, y'all could have gave us that fight before, you know what I mean? Because if that Fury got in there with Usyk, he definitely would have got outboxed, in my opinion. The Fury that fought Ngannou would have got outboxed by Usyk. And the state of boxing YouTubers, Jake Paul and company, has changed boxing forever. You know what, man? Salute to Jake Paul, because I hear that, you know, from what I understand, that dude be getting people the bag and getting people opportunities. And you know what? I can't dislike that. It's one of them situations where he kind of grew on me. And the fact that he's doing some good in boxing, I think the way he's going about his career is harmless. I don't think it's hurtful for the sport. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's impactful in its own right? But I don't think it's impacting the sport to the point where it's killing it or anything like that. I think a part of him is taking it serious, you know what I'm saying? And I think he is putting in work, and he in his developmental stage, if that makes sense. So I really don't have an issue with what he's doing. The fact that he's responsible for why people are getting opportunities and getting their biggest bags and things like that. I tip my hat to him, you know what I'm saying? But I know as he step it up in competition, I know it's going to get rough, you know what I mean? Because you got to think, people have been doing this stuff, some people all their life. You know what I mean? All these fights, some of these fights ain't going to look like what they've been looking like. Claymore Rain in the building. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Then somebody else say that car get DQ'd for punching low. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't even remember, bro. I remember, gotta blame the ref for that. When the ref did it right. Fact. You see what I'm saying? Icon. So, yeah, we're going to see, man. It still should be a good fight, because one thing about Fury, you know he going to take Usyk serious. You know he's gonna take him serious, and as a result, simply he's gonna look better because of it. And you got, you know, a lot of people got Fury beating Usyk. They feel like Fury's just gonna be too big, so it's a command respect, big accomplishment. Yeah, and that is lacking. The belts look like Walmart trinkets, bro. I said that as well, Bole. Not in your same exact words, but I said that. I said they're making a mockery out of the belts, the most prestigious belt in boxing, the heavyweight title. You took it and made a mockery out of it by giving us trilogies we didn't want, fights we didn't want. You know, listen, I'm not knocking Ngannou, you know, get your opportunity, but Fury, come on, man. Like, you could have been gave us this Usyk fight. You out here playing like you had all them bogus ass demands when y'all could have been made this fight. So, and then you calling this dude steroids, middleweight, this, and you done popped dirty and got caught slipping. So it's like, I don't know, man. He just made a mockery out of the sport, and I think that's seeing how he moved. Like, I part of me feel like Wilder should have just fought him one time and moved on. Seeing how he moved, only because of the way he moved. You know what I'm saying? Only because of the way he moved. Like, it just made me He don't deserve the heavyweight title. He's just making a mockery out of the sport, and he's very selfish. He's very selfish. There's no crossover fights amicable to it. Yeah. What he did was like flopping. Facts, B-Dog, for sure. Celestial being in the building was good, family. Stand by for the sake of crookedness. Right, Tony, Vandross Williams Jr., peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? BN Boxing News, peace, family. How you feeling, bro? How y'all feeling? Peace to the Queen. Big Baby Miller done lost and crashed out in real life. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with him, bro. I would love to know what the hell was on his mind and what he was thinking, bro. I swear I would. He's supposed to have made what, about 300K or something for that fight. I mean, and you earned it because you got your ass handed to you, bro. Like he put a whooping on you. You know what I'm saying? He put a real whooping on that dude, man. Big Baby Miller was getting hit with everything. Daniel Dubois was in rare form. That man was working in there. He was going to his body, you know, changing levels on Jarrell Miller, and all he was doing was being like a walking punching bag. And it got bad for him in there. Like him getting stopped like that, yeah. You know, that's the beginning of the end. You got to start taking things a lot more serious. Fury being known for his move, unfortunately, speed goes away with age and wear and tear. Yep, Fury is a big guy. Well, this affects his signature attribute, leaving him vulnerable to a more athletic Usyk. That's very possible, Claymore. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's time for people to really start acknowledging the amount of damage that he took in the Wilder trilogy as well. You know what I mean? In the trilogy matchups, you get what I'm saying? Like people felt like almost as if he made it out unscathed because he won the fights. But you know what I mean? Nah, I don't think nobody take those laser missiles of a right hand from Wilder and just be exactly the same. So I think, you know, you factor that in with the lifestyle that he's lived. Like people are be quick to bring up Errol's lifestyle, and I'm not, you know, throwing him under the bus for no way he lived, but that's a real thing in boxing, not living a clean lifestyle. And the fact that you had those wars with Wilder, you've gotten dropped by that right hand a number of times, 4 to my count. It's time for people to acknowledge the wear and tear and the damage that you've taken, you sustained from those fights. Like you might have got the wins and stuff like that, but you definitely, Wilder took a piece of you with him. You know what I'm saying? And you might have took a piece of him as well, but y'all took pieces of each other as men, you know what I mean? And, you know, for what it's worth, y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all both took something from each other, you know what I mean? And I think it's time for people to at least acknowledge that on the other side, being Fury side now that you've seen the way he looked against an MMA fighter that was 0-0, you get what I'm saying? And he struggled the way he did. So, I mean, Moses said, how could you become a member? It should be, you got to click the channel, bro. It should be next to where you subscribe at, Moses. For sure, the fight, man, drained a lot from Gypsy King. I think so. I think the time off, I don't think it was good time off for him. And I don't think he spent it wisely. I think the time that he spent off, like just playing around, I think he just was living, you know what I mean? And I'm not knocking him for it. And I think it gets to a point where that catches up to you. Like, again, he ain't no spring chicken. He's 6'9". It don't get easier, it get harder. You know what I mean? And if you don't use it, you lose it. That's the saying, right? I mean, Usyk 37 soon. Usyk getting up there too. Usyk just got a different style, different, you know what I mean? He took a ton of damage in his fights. You know what I mean? I think, you know, Fury has taken more damage and been cracked with some bigger shots. You know what I'm saying? Definitely cracked with some bigger shots. So, yeah, man, he been in there, you know, and again, I'll just point this out for people that if you haven't ever picked up on it with Fury, he seems to have somewhat of an issue with guys that are smaller than him. And if y'all ever watch, if y'all never seen it, go watch that fight when he fought Steve Cunningham. You know what I mean? Steve Cunningham was not the first guy to drop him. He was, I think, the second guy. Forget the guy's name who dropped Fury the first time. But he's been knocked down several times in his career, so he's taking some shots, and he just resilient as hell, and he find ways to get back up. But he's taking his fair amount of damage, and he getting up there in age, like Errol Spence just admitted about himself. He ain't exactly live a fighter's lifestyle. And I think the same could be said for a guy like Fury. And I think you factor that in with the fact that he's been in some wars, he's taken some damage. You know what I mean? It's time to acknowledge that, and he could be slowing down as well. Oh yeah. You talking about the funny video? I got you, cuzzo. And use crack. Damn, I ain't know that part. Yeah, but damn, yeah. Nobody comes out to fight the same. Yeah, looks effortless, but that wear and tear builds up over time, and it's something that you can't really see, Cobain. Like you can't see it exactly, right? It's not as it's easy to spot as a black eye or a cut eye, or busted lip, or a broken nose. Like it's not as easy to spot, but you'll see it subtly from fight to fight, right? You'll see that, a guy might be showing some signs of slippage. You get what I'm saying? So it's real. Think about it. Earl and Terence haven't decided. Gervonta, declare fight. Devin looking for easy street. Ryan got no clash. Schedule literally everyone's looking around at everyone else. I feel you, bro. I just think just give it some time, bro. It looks like that right now. Make no mistake about it. The Ryan thing was messy. It was a waste of people's time. It leaves Dev. I think Sandor Martin is going to be the guy fighting him. He just had released a statement recently talking about that, saying he will be champion. But I think Tank announcement to be coming soon. Like it's been a lot of speculation if it's Frank Martin. I think we'll find out soon enough. Ryan, no surprise there. I think he got himself to blame. But I think we just need to give it a little bit of time. I think consider the fact that Showtime dropped out. Amazon said, they on board. And, I think time will take care of it, man. You know what I'm saying? We just, if you think about it, boxing usually had these little periods, these little, I don't know, dry patches, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Where it seemed like ain't much shaking. But, just give it some time. I'm pretty sure we'll start hearing what's going on. We'll start getting some announcements. All these positive steroid tests, faulty gloves, illegal racks, robberies, etc. just erode the foundation of the sport. That's true. True, we got to stay on top of it, man, to protect the integrity of the sport, man. The integrity matters, man. This is why people spend their time, watching it and supporting it and paying for these fights. And we talk about these fights. I think Gypsy was conscious of his decline and has been kicking it can down the road to his possible inevitable day when it would catch up to him. Hence, his transition into a puncher. Good point, Claymore. That's a great point, bro. That's a great point. And I think, too, Claymore, that's part of the reason why he went on that little, how could I phrase it? Just that little period giving us fights we just didn't need to see. Chisora trilogy, was it? And, you fought Dillian White. And, like, you just gave us fights that it made me feel like you really needed to feel like you had the utmost advantages in to win. Like, that's the way he moved. And he followed that up with a Francis Ngannou. Like, he can say what the hell he want. Make no mistake, you probably thought that was coming in at 0-0-0 that this dude wasn't going to be in a hang with you, and you got shocked, and it almost went terribly south for you. But I think it's been a reason that it took him this long to get to Usyk, and he better hope for his sake that he didn't wait too long and he didn't drag it out too long, because they could have been fought. Remember, they was going back and forth, and he was making all those bogus demands. And Usyk was surprisingly saying yeah to everything. He still found a way not to fight him and fight other guys, taking time off, all this weird stuff he was doing. So I just think, he better hope that it ain't catch up to him and he ain't spend too much time playing, is what I call it, right? And Usyk has been active. You know what I mean? His last showing wasn't the absolute best, but he looked better than Fury. You know what I mean? So we'll see, man. His size going to be, the deciding factor, because a lot of people feel like it will be. But yeah, I think Fury, the writing been on the wall, and I think him as a fighter, he know what it is. And then again, when you not as disciplined as you should be, you're only getting older. You're in the heavyweight division. You can't be playing. You get what I'm saying? Complacency settling in, comfort settling in. You making more money. You having it your way. You get what I'm saying? Not much resistance, enough resistance being put up in these fights. And then you just get in there with that guy that really wanted to beat you all along, and that would be Usyk. So definitely know for sure if he ain't on point, Usyk will find a way to beat him. And he struggles with guys that are smaller, and that's going to be one of the smaller, more skilled guys that he's been in there with. I think Usyk like 6'3", something like that to that effect. And, you know, they got Tyson listed at 6'9". Think that could be somewhat of an issue for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been in the past, and let's see if he found a way for it not to be an issue. Like, you've seen it a little bit with Otto Wallin. You've seen it with him. I mean, how he cut Fury eye, how he was in his chest, smaller guy, making it tough for him in there. But now Usyk doesn't have that style, but he do got an in and out style. He can box, change levels in there. He just got to avoid those situations where Fury is laying on him, because that could wear him out down the stretch, take away his legs. And if that happens, then he's going to be in trouble. He's going to be ripe for the picking. I think Earl was still outside, but if they follow the fighters, real talk. Possibly. I just think he connect better with his core fan base, Hakeem. I think you know, the people that truly support him. I think he do a better job at connecting with them. You know what I'm saying? And from what I hear, he's a little more approachable. But you know, Bud Crawford is Bud Crawford, man. You know, my Bud, great. He lives. Yeah, that is why he's great. But I don't knock nobody for not living a fighter's lifestyle, right? I don't applaud it or nothing, right? But I understand people are human. I think it takes an extreme level of discipline to truly sacrifice everything for the sport, and it pays off, and it's paying off for Bud, rightfully so. But everybody is not that disciplined to that degree, and that, you know what I mean, everybody's just not. So, you know, the select few that are, I mean, they usually work out well for them. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's one of the ones. He should really either prove Tyson Fury the truth or expose his real present condition. Yeah. One or two things. And at the same token, show how good he is as a fighter in Usyk. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for. You know what I mean? When they fight, I'm gonna be thinking that's what's going on. I can't wait to see it, though. Should be a good one, but like bro says, 2 weeks, it ain't been so much buzz on it. But like I said, I think as it get closer, man, you'll see they little rollout. You'll see some promotion going on for it. You know what I mean? Maybe a press conference to change the direction of things. People start talking about it a little bit more. But again, it's just that the way they gave us the fight, guys coming off bad performances, and they, you know, even when they said they was gonna make it, people were still skeptical because of what happened in the past. So I think that, you know, what's going on now is a product of, you know, what's been going on. He's just from Texas, and probably bigger. Of course, he got more fans. Early treat him like the Cowboys in Texas. Yeah, right. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button for you, bro. We gonna cook for a little bit longer. Something else I wanted to touch on though. I said Pistol Pete Dobson. Pistol Pete Dobson is supposed to be fighting Conor Benn February 3rd. February 3rd, man. That's gonna be a tough fight for him. I mean, he ain't got a ton of experience. 16-0, 9 KOs, 22-0, 14 KOs for Conor. But he went on a Boxing Voice the other day, and he gave his thoughts on Devin Haney and, you know, potential fight. You know, I'm gonna play the clip. I'm gonna cue the clip. And so yeah, more fans than Bud for sure. I know what you meant. 100% agree with that. Who was the Clay? Good point. Oh yeah, man. Salute to my guy Claymore, man. Let me play this clip from Pistol Pete Dobson, man. And salute to the Boxing Voice.
I would love to fight Devin Haney, because Devin Haney's mad little, and I'll beat Devin Haney up, and like it wouldn't be smart for him to come to 47 in my opinion. But hey, you know, it's boxing. We never know what's gonna happen. So
I mean, I don't know if you know.
I know he don't got no. I know I don't got nothing against Devin Haney, because you know I done met him before. He's cool or whatever. But to be honest, he don't got no power for 147, because he don't even got power for 135, 140. So coming up to 47 wouldn't be. I don't think it'll be smart. You feel me?
So he said he mad little and he'd beat him up, and he said, you know, he ain't got no pop for 35 or 40. He definitely ain't gonna have it for 47. So it wouldn't be a smart idea to come up. That's what Pistol Pete said. You know what I'm saying? Because he punching like that. He said, man, Dev, you come up to 47, man, he gonna punch you out the ring. That's what Pistol Pete said. Nah. But that just caught me off guard. It was just something that I seen browsing, and I'm like, oh wow, Damn, you just Dad just caught a stray out of nowhere, huh? He just caught a stray. You know what I'm saying? He just caught a stray. For sure, for sure. Yeah, you already know, Ray. I got you. You already know. Salute to my guy, Claymore. And great build the other day, too. Appreciate you having me on, man. It was a great build, man. Dope conversation, for sure. But yeah, man, Pistol Pete, man. What y'all think, man? Pistol Pete. Yeah, y'all probably ain't never even seen Peter Dobson fight, man. But he got some skill. He can box. I seen him in the TCL, too. And he got some hands. He can box, man. I know he feel like he had that big size advantage possibly over Dev or the power, but Dev would definitely be in a fight with him. This wouldn't be no open and shut case for this dude to beat him. Know what I mean? I know he's mentioned the 47 and the power, but power ain't the end all be all. And unless you got nuclear, punching power, you got concussive punching power. I don't think it'll have to be that concerned. You get what I'm saying? He might not be a big puncher, but the dude can take a punch, and he be in pretty damn great shape. So, I mean, I think that'll help with him recovering. So, I don't know. 147, I think, though, is a little bit ways off for Devin Haney. I think 140 is, like I've been saying, is where he's going to be at because it makes sense. I don't see why you would move out of a weight class where you just got to and you looking sharp, fresh there. So, and you got a lot of meaningful fights there. It's a lot of smoke there. It's fun. It's going to be fun. You know what I mean? Make the fights and we're going to see. So we have 147. Calling the Devin too small, right? That's what I say. And I'm like, man, they said they could be fighting at 54 right now, man. Maybe Pete ain't know. Maybe Pete ain't get the memo. But they said it. Tim, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you stopping through. Conor Ben 100, not cheating. Yeah, man. Conor Ben, it's going to be a tough fight for him. It's going to be a tough fight. Conor Ben, man. Conor Ben going to be trying to be on it. We on. Yeah, you already know. Salute to my guy, Claymore, man. Much appreciation to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for me. We gonna keep it going. But, yeah, so again, man, he's speaking like a fighter. A lot of times people always say things and take shots at Dev's power or lack thereof, or what they feel like is a lack of power. But again, what they forget to mention is the guy can box, man. It's not called knockout, it's boxing. He can box his ass off and at an elite level, and he has an extreme level of discipline that could be a problem for any fighter in the ring that's not prepared. You get what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. I'm pretty sure if they fought, it'd be a damn good fight. And I know some people right off the bat will pick Dev to beat him. So, I mean, he feels like he'll be hitting too hard. But I've heard that a lot in boxing. I've heard fighters say guys are too small and they lack the puncher power to do this and that with me. And then you get in there and it'd be different. So maybe that'd be the case. You know what I mean? That could very well be the case if there was the fight. So we maybe we get to find out, man. I mean, maybe Dev would pick up on this call out. Maybe fighting Pistol Pete next. You know what I mean? Pistol Pete fighting Conor February 3rd, though. But, you know what I mean? It was just interesting that he said that. I definitely didn't expect him to make those comments. And he doesn't fight him. It's a Booker Haney, second chapter, third verse. That's funny. Seems like PBC fighters are chasing top matches while the rest of boxing is more about accolades. And I think Bole, that's an interesting comment, bro. I think understanding the intent of fighters is important. I think some people really do chase accolades, which accolades, legacy kind of hand in hand. I think people chase the money with legacy, and I think some people chase money. It's like all dependent on these dudes. Why I can't tell dudes why to get punched in the face or what drives them to get punched in the face. You get what I'm saying? But I do have a deep amount of respect for guys that really, about their money, but they definitely about facing quality and top opposition and getting guys out of there. You know what I mean? Beating the best. So I'm always have much respect for that. But I've just grown to understand and have a different understanding. Like everybody's why is not the same. You know what I'm saying? And although we would like to believe every fighter in boxing is saying, yo, give me the toughest guy out each and every time I'm in the ring, but that's not the reality. It's just really not, you know what I'm saying? I don't really see that as the reality. You have I think a percentage, small percentage, you have a select few of guys that's really chasing and wanting all smoke. But I mean, I think all these dudes want to be you know, top dogs, but everybody don't want to travel that path to get there. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to, you know what I mean? Some people take the scenic route, you know what I mean? Gertz, what you laughing at, bro? It's crazy. Conor Bender's pops got caught cheating, right? You know, our fans are overstating the obvious, right? Salute to my guy. You know what I mean? You're right. Maybe that's because PBC goals are to be pay-per-view attractions. It could be. You get what I'm saying? It could be. You know what I mean? Like I said, if that's their plans, then I think the way that one of the only ways that it can be successful is if you're making the type of fights people want to see. So you got to make these competitive matchups because again, you plan on putting them on pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? So we definitely need that. Conor Ben just got caught doing over 50% of the game. He's doing trying to get an edge outside of PD abuse. He's a good fighter and present athleticism, power, and killer instincts. Facts, Claymore. I was a little disappointed to hear about the Conor Ben egg situation because he was a fighter that I watched his entry into the game and I seen how raw he was, just raw athleticism and just an aggressive, real aggressive, hungry kid. And I watched him go from that to like a more poised, under control kid that started understanding the sport of boxing a bit better and understanding how to take his time and apply, you know, what he likes to do in there a bit better, go about his business in a better fashion. Like if you look at his first 10 to 12 fights to, you know, the second half is, you know what I mean, fights, you know what I mean, it's different than that. The last 10 or so, you've seen the growth and you've seen them really apply it in the gym and really want to be better. So that's why when I heard about that egg situation, it threw me off guard. I was like, damn, bro, you was really building and you was making a name for yourself, you know, being a guy that had a father that was a beast and you being a beast in your own right. But then the eggs just take a couple steps back with that. Salute to the queen, Miss Joy. Yes, man. Y'all smash that like button. Oh, we only 10 away. Let's hit the hundo. I know we could do it. That's why I always put that there because I know we could hit that. Andre is the biggest testament to that. True. That's true. I would have to agree. Only thing about legacy is not accolades. Legacy to me is when possible legends fight each other. Sometimes a weight class during an era doesn't have possible legend. Now I get that. I feel like legacy fights are I mean, we obviously know what the legacy fights are. That would be the absolute best of the best. But I think the way to build towards having a legacy to speak of is fighting the best possible competition pretty much every time you get in the ring. And I think on your way to doing that, you're going to run into those potential other great fighters as well. You get what I'm saying? It'd be almost impossible not to. Like you keep winning, you keep constantly fighting the best, beating the best. You know what I mean? I think that establishes legacy in and of itself. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's tough though, because not every weight class gonna have those type of guys in there. But I think boxing has enough talent where, you know, if enough of the top guys are mixing it up, they can establish a legacy for themselves. And knowing legacy is not always. I mean, it's great to win the fights, but legacy is not always meaning you had to win the fights, but fight the fights. Get what I'm saying? It's always better when you had those, you know, those legacy defining type fights or career defining type fights and you win them. But again, there's just a huge level of respect that I have and gain for people that take fights that they supposed to and that I know that are risky. I mean, so I like to see people put it on the line. You think about Bubba's Manny Pacquiao, that big pay-per-view money maker. It's tricky. I mean, Manny probably still could draw a crowd. Appreciate you stopping through. Salute to you, bro. The Rise Podcast Senior. What's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. Well, they probably draw some fans in, but I don't know. At the same time, Pacquiao is old and he's an older guy. What is he, about 44, 45? And I know Bud is like, you know, he's going upwards. Like Manny, obviously, is on a decline, right? The very end of things, because he's still doing them exhibitions and stuff like that. It'd be tricky because, I mean, I wonder how many people could he convince that he can actually beat Crawford at this point in his career. That'd be so dangerous of a fight. Just think about the Ugas fight for Manny, right? And then think about Crawford being a higher levels above Ugas respectfully. Like, man, that'd be a bad fight for him. Bad fight. I always thought stylistically Crawford had the kind of style that'd be problematic. He ain't super tall, but he taller than Manny, and his arms are long. He got those extremely long arms, and he's a great counter puncher with great timing. Like, and Manny likes to come in and throw a lot of punches. Man, I think he'll leave himself open. I always thought Bud Crawford, stylistically, of course, there's nobody Manny wouldn't be able to hit side Floyd Mayweather, and even he slipped a few in on him, right? But I think Bud Crawford had a style to get Manny a lot of issues, but Manny had that heavy punch, man, that if he landed on you, it could be trouble. It could be trouble, real trouble for you. Just watching boxing, I forget belts, but I remember the great or even not so great fights. Facts, Bole, like the belts are just that extra icing on the cake. That's why I say a great fight is a great fight, belt or no belt. You know what I mean? The belt might bring more eyes to it, maybe for whatever reason, or might make you feel like it's bigger than what it is. But nothing beats two great fighters or two elite fighters fighting each other. You know what I mean? The ghetto said was risky fight was Devin Haney ever in. His last opponents were pushing 40 years old. Risky fights. Loma was a risk. I mean, fighting Regis is a risk, right? But it's a calculated one. And that's not a bad thing, but it's a calculated risk, right? I think there's still bigger risks out there for Devin Haney to take. You get what I'm saying? All fights have their certain level of risk involved, right? But I know where you getting at. Like you feel like you're basically saying fights that you don't think he'll win. How many of those has he been in, right? Lomachenko is a risk, I feel like, for sure. And jumping straight up to 140 to fight Regis it was risk involved in it. But like I said, boxing is a business. People have plans and they take calculated risks. I think that was one. It was a smart one for him because it worked out. Undefeated, no one cares. Yeah, just didn't have that resume. Jermaine Taylor, undisputed, be B-Hop, and not in the Hall of Fame. Right, go good, was good. He said, man, be man down for sure. He was saying he wanted to win Spence Bud, tripping out. He don't want that. Reese, he need to stay far away from Terence Crawford, especially at 45. Maybe do the only kid that could be that. Absolutely right. Tank Boots Bud, or even a guy Shakur. Right, undisputed baby dude. Salute to my guy, right. I gotta get my phone so I can get Clay, my guy Claymore, right. I got you, bro. But can I do it? Man, he's not acting, but I'm sure, would rather a fighter who's not throwing all them punches so he can slow the fight down and showcase his own pedigree for sure. For sure. I just think I think that's what it would made the fight interesting if they'd have fought when Manny, like when we kind of wanted that fight, right? Manny was more closer to his prime, right? He's definitely way more of a threat. And he had that puncher power. He did throw a lot of punches, angles, and stuff. I just always thought Terence Crawford had the style, and his length would be an issue for him, man. Counter punching. And I think him just being an athletic guy, he'd be the deal with Manny. But still be a tough fight. But now it'd be a bad idea for Manny all the way around. I don't see no wins with him over beat Bud at this point in his career. Loma was too small. And he big ass knew he could absorb Loma power. So all he has to do was not get hit too much, right? I definitely just felt like he looked at Loma, analyzed him, and from what he's seen, he felt like he was definitely just better than that guy. And he went for it. He went and tried it. I mean, I think Loma did show him that he was a little bit better than what Dev anticipated, though. People really want Manny down there right now. It'd be Manny, AK. Manny be acting like he wasn't going there, bro. Talking about he want these fighters and stuff. I forgot. Man, he said something about fighting Tank, bro. He said something about fighting Tank. His people really said something about him and Tank is a good matchup. Man, if y'all don't chill, bro, good matchup, my ass, man. That dude is old. I just don't see him taking them shots like that over and over. That's not going to be good for him, bro. That's a guy that been knocked out face first cold. He been knocked out to the body. You know what I mean? Multiple times. Like, nah. Let Manny be great, man. I don't want to see him get retired from boxing. I like to see the fact that he retired from boxing, not boxing retiring him. That's a different thing. So you want to fight Tank? Yeah, I can see people tuning into it. Me too, though. Go good, because you know what? I would tune into it. But it'd be crazy. Whole time it'd be crazy. I'll tune into it, but it'd be wild. Whole time it'd be wild, bro. That shit would be wild, man. I'll just be thinking, like, some point, man, he gonna catch it. At some point, man. At some point. Man, he wouldn't push Crawford. He would get dominated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't be able to do it not at 45. Better leave them young guns alone. Better stick Chase Floyd again, man. To ask Floyd to get fight you in an exhibition or something, man. Think about Tank versus Edwin. Tank versus Edwin would be a good fight because Edwin got his pedigree, he got a solid set of skills. You know, with the one loss, it was a split decision loss. He gassed out late. You know what I mean? Since then, he been on a roll. He gave, you know, even Shakur not being 100%, he still showed a good account of himself in terms of just not getting his ass beat, right? He showed that he belonged in the ring with him, right? He ain't look like a fish out of water or nothing like that. So him versus anybody that's at the top is a good fight. You know what I mean? It'll be a good fight. I think Edwin got the speed. He judged distance. He got pretty good timing. He can fight with patience and poise. He just got a good set of skills, bro. I think he give people a good fight. I mean, they had Tank receipts. Remember, Manny, his Pitbull's promoter, right? Facts, Bolette. Said Tank versus Edwin. Yeah, it'll be a good fight. I got Tank, but Edwin could make it a good fight for sure, and I think he will. I think any fight he's in moving forward is gonna be a good fight, and the kid is young. Edwin, like 23 years old, so. I mean, he's a good fighter, solid. Edwin showed pulls against Shakur, right? He won't be baited into dumb firefights. Yeah, right. He showed the ability to stay disciplined, man, and you know, not. I think he was too safe, too cautious, too you know. Think he was trying to match Shakur too much skill for skill, and he went away from a little bit of what makes Edwin, and that's his aggression and being willing to come forward and take those chances. I think his mentality and his willingness to try to match Shakur skill for skill, because you know how people view him. So I think in his mind, he's like, man, I could box with this dude, skill for skill. I could, and he was essentially allowing Shakur to set the pace in that regard. If you get what I'm saying, like there were moments and areas where he pushed it a little bit, but it was also a lot of moments where he sat back and waited too. So I think that mentality of just trying to match Shakur skill for skill. And he did a great job, you know, with the version of Shakur, with what he had to bring on that night. Did a great job, but he still showed me, man, I don't think he'll ever beat him in a fight. You know what I mean? I just don't think he's smart enough. I don't think Shakur would make enough mistakes for him to ever beat him in a 12-round fight. I don't personally. Miss Joe I really don't like Bub. I don't see anyone beating him right now. Maybe Canelo, man down all day, baby. I feel you, Miss Joette. I feel you still man down and forever. Yeah, I think Bud Crawford might retire undefeated. I do. You know, the more I think about it, especially, you know, with him having probably 2 fights left, he probably retire undefeated. You know what I mean? Especially if he win a rematch with Spence, I don't think he loses at all. He started coming crazy things, but should fight Dev in Saudi. I think I'm kidding, but it makes sense to me. But I guess it's paid in. They can say for the future legend, future Hall of Famer, right? What is it that would make a fighter like Shakur so afraid to get hit? Nah, listen, if you felt like he was afraid to get hit, I can't tell you how to feel about it. For me, I think it's, you know, I don't think it's that. I don't think you can't take a profession like boxing and be scared to get hit, right? What we do know about Shakur is he's a defensive first fighter, right? He's defensively responsible as they come. So you mix that in with the fact that a guy had, you know, an injured hand, and obviously I think he has some issues going on with his shoulder. And I don't know if you were aware, you see that he, you know, the MRI got posted and put out there and everything. So he just wasn't 100%. And if Edwin would have hit him with something clean and clipped him, whereas, you know, he had a reason to be scared to get hit, I would have gave him that. But Edwin De Los Santos never landed the kind of shot that I think Shakur had to worry about, right? We know he obviously had the power, but Shakur just never gave him the opportunity where he got hit with a shot, and I'm like, oh, he can't get hit like that again. Neither guy produced those type of moments, right? So, you know what I mean? I don't think it was him being scared. I think it was a guy that was injured. I think it was a guy that was sick for the last week or two of his training camp, you know, throwing up in between rounds of sparring. I think It was a dude that couldn't eat for about a week or two. You know what I mean? About the last week of camp, and you know what I mean, just with an injury, man. And you know what I mean, I'll say this too. Despite all of that, even with him being 100%, I still think De Los Santos gives him a great fight. I do. I still think De Los Santos gives him a great fight because I think he's a good fighter. You know what I mean? I do. I think he got a unique set of skills. The dude can box. You know what I'm saying? He can box, and he has deceptive hand speed. He got some really good hand speed, man. So I like De Los Santos, man. I think he's a good fighter, man. I think both fighters are touching ability to fight. Frank Martin is a good fighter, and also, can you add Claymore Reigns to the Rich? Oh man, yeah, salute to him. I got you. He just couldn't hit core. To be honest, yeah, core defense was too good. Yeah, all Santos landed was one body shot. Yeah, he did land a real good body shot though, Rozier. But even that, like, I just couldn't give him too much credit for landing a single shot. You know what I mean? God damn, like Crawford versus Haney and Saudi makes sense, and I'm a Crawford fan. Big time, they should make it happen. They both will get a really good bag. It'll be fun. Salute to my guys, man. I appreciate it. I got you. I'm gonna take care of Claymore. Salute to him, man. Appreciate you stopping through too, man. We're gonna cook for a few more minutes before we get out of here, about another 15 minutes or so. But let's finish getting to it. One more thing. So look, again, man, De Los Santos has made I think he's gonna make good fights moving forward. I can't wait. I'm a Jersey guy. I can't wait to see Shakur come back and you know, get his just prove some people wrong. You know what I'm saying? Get his lick back, get back in there and you know, rehab, get back to 100%, go out there and shine and do what he do. You know what I mean? Go chase some more titles, you know what I mean? Go chase some more smoke. Go just keep being the guy that you know you are, man. Not every night is going to be your best night. And like I said before, if you can find a way to win in your worst night of your life, I'm going to always respect that. Like, and I think that's always the goal to win. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Salute to Shiva. Appreciate you pulling up. What's good with it, bro? But so look, man, let's see, man. I just hope that, you know, with all this talking that we've been doing, bro, and the you know, the assessing of this matchup, I hope we get it. Because it just makes all the sense in the world, bro. It makes all the sense in the world. You know what I mean? We're on again tonight. Clay got the details, and we got some great building. All right, Ray. Salute, man. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna pop in there, man. One more thing I'm gonna touch on before we get up out of here. And again, it's kind of, you know, me revisiting something I was speaking on a little bit earlier, man. Where is it at? Is it not in here? That's crazy. Yeah, but Tim Bradley gave he doubled down some more on a potential fight with Crawford and Canelo. I thought I had the clip in here, but I got it here. It's all good. And I want to play what he said real quick. It's just a minute long. Listen to what Tim Bradley love him some Crawford, boy. He won't dare utter a bad word about Terence Crawford. he won't say nothing to Crawford, bro. He won't say a damn thing about Crawford. Not that he should, but listen to this real quick, man. I'm gonna get my thoughts on it, man. And we're gonna slide out. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, sub to the channel, turn them notifications on, man. And we're gonna keep rocking. But this is Ninja Turtle Bradley, as I like to call him.
I think his skill level is able to bridge the gap in those three weight classes. The tall order is a tough task, I would think, for Terence. But at the same time, I will bag him. I think that his skill level is up there with the greatest. I've never seen anybody that has everything: good speed, power, timing, can switch the way he switches, to have the toughness, the meanness that he has, the way he finishes guys, the way he breaks down guys. He's one of the smartest guys that I've ever seen in the ring. I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you. If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? Crawford has the balls to be able to do what he needs to do. Crawford is a dog. I'm not gonna say a lion. He's a dog.
Them lions
died out.
Man, he said the lions died out, man. Salute to Shiva. Much love and appreciation for that support, family. truly appreciate everybody that continues to support the grind. Salute to appreciate.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, man. So yeah, man, he said he know a secret. He ain't gonna tell us. Well, I wish he would let us in on a damn secret, because I would love to know what the secret is and why you feel like he's just getting there. I don't know. I ain't with that thing. That whole just because he couldn't knock out Canelo, you think he gonna knock out Crawford? I mean, I don't know, man. I just 3 weight classes. Just don't get clipped is what I'm saying. And Charlo got a hell of a chin too, bro. He got a hell of a chin, man. Charlo got a hell of a chin, man. He shouldn't. He said Bob Wood Bradley the cream was like the real Funko Pop. We saw the line for the Wizard of Oz that night. Nah, for real, Gertz. He was sick, Gertz. He wasn't doing too good. You know what I'm saying? He was sick, man. Nobody's fights. The secret is Conte. Victor Chavez said, man, the secret is Victor Conte. Victor, you know what I'm saying? It would be a shocker if Crawford does fight Boots, if you're really not telling us. Just saying. I think that the hold up with that is always going to be the timing. I think Crawford, the point that he's at in his career, and I always said this before this was even a real thing. I always thought him and Errol Spence definitely would never fight him, not at 47, but again. If Crawford, again, as long as Crawford is still holding belts, I understand why people will ask for that fight. Until he lets go of all the belts at 47, only then I'll stop, thinking about a fight with him in Boots, because I know he's not there no more. Judah Ben, my guy, was good with it, bro. Salute to Shiva. I appreciate everybody in the building, man. Y'all smash the like button. Say we're gonna be here a couple more minutes. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get to the 3-hour mark. But again. Tim Bradley, look, he's high on Crawford, man. Like he said, he's the smartest fighter that he's seen. Different things like that. He was good with it. Judy saying Charlo ain't take the chances we all think, but well, yeah, the same dog might get him sent to the upper room. Yeah, dogs go to heaven too. Now, look, that'd just be my only concern. That'd be my only concern, my main concern, should I say, with Crawford going into a fight with Canelo jumping 3 weight classes. Getting clipped with a shot, because listen, nobody is Superman, and you've never been hit by a guy that's competed higher than 47. I mean, Earl been up a little bit higher, right? But again, 68, guy that been at light heavyweight is different, man. It's tough. It's tough. And other than that, I think he can outbox him. If it wasn't a size and power disparity the way it is, I think he'd just get in there and outbox him, because he ain't stopping Canelo. I mean, but I did hear that they did, Crawford said he got a mouthpiece for when he knock out Canelo. He said it. So we're going to see, man. We shall see. We shall see. Tim Bradley's a fraud. You can't tell Tim Dre Noble. You can't tell Tim nothing now that he Hall of Famer. Boy, he think everything he say is gold. You can't tell Tim nothing. Better not dare try to tell Tim something now that he been in the hall, boy. You saw Bug get clipped before. Yeah, nah. And listen, when he said that frequent, the only thing I could think about is the Gamboa fight, bro. And I know that everybody's not the same, but that Gamboa fight, you could train all you want, but your chin is your chin. The fact that he got buzz like that, I think if Canelo hits him on the tip of the chin that same way, that might be a KO. That's gonna be tough, bro. But from a skill and IQ boxing standpoint, yeah, he can outbox him. But I just assume he's gonna get hit enough in those shots. It might be too much. The weight might be too much. I mean, I could be wrong as hell. If he proved me wrong, shit, that's great. You know what I mean? Somebody did ask what fight would I like to see for Bud, style-wise and career-wise. Career-wise, a career fight for him on the way out to be go take out Canelo Alvarez on the way out. But a style fight for me would be Boots Ennis, obviously, because I think that's the best fight that you can make at 47. Prime Politics was good with the fan. He said, Bud don't get clipped by no one now. He got clipped by Gamboa. He got clipped by Egis Kavalauskas. He get clipped. He was getting touched a little bit by he was getting touched by what's the name a little bit? He was getting touched by Kell Brook a little bit before he pieced him up and got him out of there. He get touched, but as far as getting clipped, Egas clipped him and Gamboa clipped him, but he recovered both times and beat both of their asses both times. So he that guy. Appreciate you, Shabazz. It's all love. Appreciate you. We're going to be back tomorrow some more to build some more. Can't tell him none of his head so big he won't get message for about 3 months. PVC feed Bud the Canelo, that would be crazy. Yeah, it'd be wild frequent. David Avanesian too. David Avanesian landed some shots. Sean Porter landed some shots. But the reason why I say clipped, I'm talking about like, you know what, Dre? Porter did get a shot in. He did. You're right. But as far as like the ones that really like clipped him, Gamboa and Kavaliauskas, like they had the cleanest shots. You know what I mean? Yeah, it touched him, not clipped him. Kavaliauskas clipped him. A lot of people thought he knocked him down. Even Andre Ward said it. Obviously Gamboa, the only one that, shook his legs up like that. So outside of that, Buzz been pretty solid in that ring, man. And it's his mentality. You got to do more than clip him. You got to stop his ass. Like, you got to beat him up because clipping him just piss him off. And I've seen it time and time again. Not saying he get clipped all the time, but them good shots, Terence Crawford like to turn up and he get hit clean. He ain't playing. You get him, he get his back, and preferably in blood. and it's a certain like joy that come over his face. He got like that evil look on his face when he get to beating your ass, man. It's fun to watch, man. He hell of a fighter, bro. Hell of a fighter, man. Hell of a fighter. Gave us 40 good ones. Been through multiple weight classes. I like a lot. I rock with Terence Crawford, man. Hell of a fighter. Definitely pound for pound number one right now to me. I mean, over Canelo. You know what I mean? For sure over Canelo. And I think if they was the same size and weight, he'd beat Canelo for sure. The only reason I even question it, because jumping 3 weight classes with no acclimation and fighting a dude with over 60 fights with an iron chin and that could lower the boom like that is tough. But other than that, my money would be on Crawford. Yeah, that upper room, it'd be crazy. You know what I mean? That upper room that he's in that one-way trip. You know what I mean? But we shall see, man. We shall see in these coming weeks and months how everything unfolds, man. T.O. doing a lot of clout chasing with Crawford name in his mouth. Think he need to focus on Jermaine Ortiz because I think Jermaine Ortiz is going to come and try to win. I mean, it's been Tyron tried to fire Tim Bradley. Couldn't get the exit. Yeah, he gave up, man. He a company man. You know what I mean? Yeah, that upper room. I gotta get that clip back, man. I gotta get that clip back in my section, man. The upper room clip. Just that part. Just that part where he say that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that upper room boom is serious. That's what Canelo got for you, man. It get spooky for you in there, bro. I mean, he get the punching on that chin, and it's good night, Irene. But we shall see, man. Again, February 8th will be here in no time. I want to see how he gonna perform, and I'm anxious to see it. I'm itching, should I say, to see it a little bit, because I want to see if he gonna put together back-to-back elite level performances. Because he gonna talk crazy if he do. He gonna talk super crazy if he do. He gonna talk crazy. Ortiz for the upset. Till saying he could breathe at hot flashes. If he say that, it's over for him, bro. Man, it better not be the do I still got it, T.O. He better be, the T.O. that's standing on business, man. Because he better prove me right. Now he proved me wrong. Now he gotta prove me right this fight because I'm rocking with him. He proved me wrong once. I won't bet against him again. Let's see, man. Let's see. Not right now until he showed me otherwise, but focus up on Jermaine Ortiz. It's a good fight. He claims that was the only guy available. That's why he's fighting him. He still says after that fight, he's more than willing to fight Crawford. Like I said, I think he's just trying to generate buzz and interest to his current fight that he got coming up. How could you want to fight a guy so serious about fighting a guy that's not only in another weight class, but has a prior obligation with a rematch clause situation going on, and you got a whole fight with Jermaine Ortiz in front of you? You gotta focus up, bro. Like, don't come in there. Don't be the Cambosis T.O. Don't be that guy. Don't be him. You know what I'm saying? Go in there. I see T.O. dancing, pop locking in the ring. I mean, in the gym, he having fun. He look like he in great shape. I haven't seen much of Jermaine Ortiz. Maybe I need to peek at his IG, see what he been up to. But I'm pretty sure he focused up, him being at 140, he should be healthier there because he was a big ass 35-pounder, struggled. He ate himself out of that way or whatever he did, ate himself out of the weight class. But now, yeah, at 140, he should be better equipped there. He didn't look his best in his last fight against, what was it, Antonio Moran. So we're going to have to see, man. Eyes will be on him, but let's see what he do. Heisman T, or do I still got a T? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, is he going to do the backflip after the fight, or is he going to be looking around with his eyes swole talking about, you know, do I still got it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he going to be that guy? But yeah, he said Gordo winning the retirement till was back. Nah. Just Tanks ain't mad at people about his name. I keep saying his name is not Abdul Wahid. It's Abdul Wahid. Yeah. Oh, Wahid. Yeah. Oh, I get you. I get you. I just see why you've been saying that frequent. I've been seeing you say that. Wahid. Wahid, not Wahid. It's Wahid. If I'm saying it right, right? Abdul Wahid. Salute to Tank Davis, a.k.a. Abdul Wahid. You know what I'm saying? I rock with him. I get it. If they going, my thing is, if you're gonna say it, I at least say it right, because I'm big on that. I hate when people mess up my kids' names. I truly despise it. I hate it with a passion, bro. I don't like it, and especially my daughter's name. His first name is Kyla. It's 4 letters, yo. People be calling her Kayla, and that should be pissing me and her off. She hate it, but yeah, man. Salute to Abdul Wahid, man. You know, and I can't wait to see him back. Like I said, salute to everybody, man. Appreciate all the love, everybody pulling up to staying to the end of the show. Salute to all the channel members. Claymore Rain, appreciate you. I got you, my brother. Salute to Ray Davis, Frequent Flyer. You know, Judah Ben, my guy, Shavab, Miss Joette, Prime Politics, Drake Noble in the building, man. Alden. And the rest again, my guy Gertz, man. Salute to everybody. Appreciate all y'all, man. Peace out, yokers. Right, Gertz. Appreciate you as always, bro. We'll be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock, to build on some more boxing. Ray and Claymore, I'll be there to check y'all out later. Let's just keep building boxing up with one live at a time, man. We just gave boxing its just due for today. We will be back tomorrow on a good Thursday, 4 o'clock, to build some more, man. Much appreciation to everybody. Let's root for boxing, man. Let's root for a great 2024, man. You know what I mean? Tank, I hope it's Tank and Frank. You know what I'm saying? We say peace, man. Peace to the family. Salute to the kings and queens. Like I said, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. And correction, just do Usyk already turned 37. Oh, he's 37 already. For sure. LaMarcus, Deuce's family. Peace, Brody. And I appreciate you, Icon. Much love, man. Y'all, you know, y'all see, y'all be here tomorrow and we gonna build, man. Like I said, I'll drop the link just in case anybody want to come up and build. Prime Politics, I know you've been saying drop the link, so tomorrow I'll make sure I do it. Okay, Abdul Wahid ain't never gonna make this fight happen. They're supposed to make a Teal fight instead. I think the thing is, AK, they gotta be willing to come to the table and meet in the middle. You dig what I'm saying? Concessions probably gonna have to be made on both sides respectfully. Like, I feel like nobody should have to make all the concessions, and obviously the A side is gonna have his leverage. You know what I mean? And it's about people being realistic and going about making the fight the right way, right? The fight ain't gonna get made on social media with the banter, the rhetoric, and putting out the false numbers and all the business. That's rule number 1. That's the fastest way to kill any negotiations. You put the business out there. And if they're serious about making a fight with Tank Davis, bro, watch what I tell you. You're gonna see. You probably still hear the banter and the rhetoric, but you'll stop hearing the business side of it, like the money and the numbers being put out and what they offer them. You'll notice that we seen it with Earl Spence and Terence Crawford. When there was too much business being put out there and it was going that heavy back and forth battle, no fight was getting made, right? It was just moving them further from the fight. But when everything went quiet and they got on the phone with each other, we got what? We got an undisputed fight between the two. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with them. When you stop hearing them put the business out there, and notice it's not coming from Tank's side, it's coming from Haney's side, and it's really his dad. Stop itching to convince the world that a man don't want to fight you. Meanwhile, you keep speaking his name. It's not even bullying at this point. It would be clout chasing, because if you're in 2 different weight classes and you saying this guy don't want to fight you and he's turning down offer after offer, then why do you continue to speak his name? Being from a separate weight class, it kind of start looking like clout chasing. You get what I'm saying? So either hit up Al, go about it the right way, contact him behind the scenes and make it make sense, or you really don't want to fight. You get what I'm saying? Because you're going to keep killing negotiations each and every time that you drop business out in the public that shouldn't be out there. The stuff that need to be behind closed doors need to stay there. The more you run on social media with the business is the more you're telling me you don't really want to fight. And that's just common sense. Just ask anybody. That's how you kill negotiate. You tell all the business. It's like, yo, it's bad business. You know what I mean? So salute to my bro Jude. Appreciate you. But that's my thoughts on it. But man, that's my just do on the day, man. Much love and appreciation. Crawford knocks out Canelo, retires undefeated. Gotta be in that convo. Hell yeah, Josh. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Sandra Mars getting his titles. The former saving Devin from Subriel. Mike can't save him too long, Celestial. He's still there, man. And he's not mature. He just gotta learn that everything ain't gotta be you one up and people are putting people down. It becomes bad business and you essentially burn bridges to a certain degree. And that's just not a smart way to go about it. But on that, I'm up out of here, family. Much love and appreciation to all y'all. Peace to the queen, Miss Joette, and the rest of the queens, man. Salute to the fam. And we are out.
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, Pussy. No Ryan. Who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken. No Rolling. He's a joker. And the word knowing. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
We good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? What's up? What's up? What's good? You want this shit? Stop on me, boy! Keep sleeping on me, boy! Keep sleeping on me, boy!